Yo, what's going on? It's Cole from C.L.Kennels here bringing you Bully Buns. As y'all know, we got a video today. We got something special. The title of the day is What's Your Vision? I got a crew coming in. We running behind a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna make sure it works. Y'all tune in, you got any questions, anything, just let us know what's your vision. All right. I see we got some in. Let's bring in breakthrough. Breakthrough about to bring you in. What's going on?
Hello.
Hey, how
Can
you
you hear me
doing?
good? My mic was off on here.
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good.
Okay, good. I was having some issues, so it took me a little bit to log on because it was saying that my mic wasn't working.
Understood. I got you. I got you. Yeah, look, I was running a little bit behind myself, and I made up some time, cutting the little corners, but we here.
Awesome.
How your puppies doing?
They're doing amazing. I
That's
have how many I have two litters right now that are 6 weeks old. And then I have another litter who just turned 4 weeks old. So
okay. Okay, that's
busy.
good. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah. We gonna let Perfect Vision them get in, but yeah, I mean we just it's been a long week just waiting for this moment. After last week and just being anxious to get this week going, it's been crazy.
I know I've been having my mind wonder like, okay, what kind of things should we talk about? And it's like trying to come together on something that we all know a little bit about.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like I just got back home not too long ago, so my baby's back here eating the ones I got in the house.
I wanted to try to go where my dogs are, but I think they would bark because they think I'm gonna like either feed them or play with them or something. So I have to come to my front porch.
Understood. They actually pretty good. I was expecting them to be loud and just doing it, but they did good last video. So, I said I'm gonna try it again today. I got my shirt on today.
I see it. I was gonna ask you.
Yeah, I wore
The
it
color
today.
combination is good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get this. Make sure our network stays good. All right. I got a lot of things I had running in the background on this computer, taking up my bandwidth. What?
I
Where's the
know. If
hubby?
you're like us, live out in the country in the middle of nowhere, our internet is horrible.
Yeah, it definitely gets bad. Which the internet right now that we have is better than what we used to, because now they're running it through our phone lines and we're getting fiber, so it's getting a lot better over here. So I'm definitely
We're not
grateful for
that
that.
advanced yet.
Uh, y'all on the satellite internet?
I think so. But it's really bad. Like, you can't really get like the streaming. I think like it lags because like I can hear you, and then like a couple of seconds, it takes you a couple of seconds. So I think that's what's bad over here because, like I said, we're like really in the middle of nowhere.
And that's the best and worst place to be, depending on the situation.
Yeah, depending on the situation for sure.
But I mean, we can go ahead and get started. That way, we can I can ask you the questions of saying what's your vision for y'all, and then when PBBKDM come in, we'll just repeat with those and ask them those questions. Because I'm curious to know, saying I know you said you got exotics and you got pockets. So what is your vision on having a bully? What do you envision for that?
So we started off with strictly ABKC, which ABKC does not do exotic. So
Yeah.
we started off with that. Everything was going well. I do like the pockets, like the I guess standard look of what people say the American bully is, the broad shoulders, the big head, the wideness, and all that. I love that. But I feel like the exotics, their size are in between. What we have is in between a micro and a pocket. So they're not like super short, but they're not big like the pocket, like the normal size, kind of like your girl and the our main one was Good Boy, which is the blue guy that we have. So he's a lot more hyper to say. We can't have him with like another male because he gets too protective. He wants to be dominant. He wants to be alpha, and I don't really like that. So not only with the look, we also look at their temperaments. Obviously, the exotics are a lot more chilled out. They're not all over the place. I can have 15 dogs and half of them could be males and they're all going to get along and they'll snap at each other, but it's like they're too fat to actually get into it. So that's what I like is that I can have them all together. I have a son with autism and I can have them all with him. I'm not worried about are they going to be too wild to jump on him. I'm not going to be worried about is there a fight going on. That's kind of like what we've been is the shortness, the stockiness. I don't want to get rid of none of that. I'm not into super nanos, like the really, really small ones. I don't like that. But I do like the exotic look a little bit better because, like I said, they're a little bit easier to tame. They're not as hyper as the regular bullies. I don't have to worry about them running and jumping and getting too. These are more chilled out dogs. That's what I like. As part as their look too, I just like the um people like to compare it to the bulldog, but to me it's like they have a little bit of less features, my dogs at least. I don't know if you've ever seen our stud Beefcake. You've seen him, right? The blue
Yeah,
one.
I've seen them.
That's what I like. If I can get a little bit more of a bigger head from him, then that's kind of like the perfect dog that I would want to keep. That's my opinion. I know you guys are a little like, ugh, exotics.
Well, you're like we said the other day. I agree with every them. Like your exotic is not a extreme. You know what I'm saying? Exotic.
Yeah,
So I mean that yours is amazing. I mean, because I mean,
thank you.
I would take a BK pup any day. But some of these people with exotics is just they're
Yeah.
too exotic. You know,
No, I
they go too
totally
with it.
agree.
Yeah. Like anything done right, you know what I'm saying, could potentially look good. You know, it just has to be done right. And a lot of people,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, they don't see that it's being done right or don't even try to do it right. They just want to breed and do it. Like your beefcake is definitely, you know what I'm saying, a great eye to, you know what I'm saying, look at for a dog. So if
Thank
exotic,
you.
if beefcake is what somebody's selling, beefcake is what I'm buying. I won't turn a beefcake down. You know what I'm saying? So you
And
good
I
with that one.
haven't I had a boy that we kept, only one male that we kept from any of his dogs, and that's Snacks. So I'm waiting for him to grow a little bit more, and I'm thinking that he might be more what my husband and I were looking for, the wideness of the head. So I'm like, man, if we have that, like, oh, I don't know, I just want to have every little beefcake. But then we also came into Trigger, which was a little bit more exotic than what beefcake is, and him too. I'm like so excited for him because we gave Beefcake a little bit of a break because since we got him, and we only got him because a friend was in a hardship and he was getting out of the business and he asked us if we wanted him. So we did, so, and it's kind of exciting because you kind of see the difference, like what you're saying. To me, like the little bit more of the exotic that I'm sorry, that Trigger has, it's kind of like he brought in the bigger head than Beefcake, but it's almost like if you would see them, it's like they're brothers from another mother in a sense because they have like the same kind of look. And there's also, do you remember Dripping Goat Kennels? He entered the challenge when EAR did
Mhm.
the challenge. He
Yeah,
has a Merle. Have you seen his Merle?
I haven't seen it, which I can't remember right now. I probably have seen it, but I haven't seen it in recent memory. So I'll have to go back and check it out.
Yeah, check out his dog. It's a new set that he got, and he is really, really, really nice. And I know you're like the Murrow is kind of like a yes or no. And I love Murrow, but I get scared because I hear of different things that can come into it, as far as the health wise, like. So
Mm,
my husband's like, you know what? They're really nice to look at, but we got to talk more to see if we want to incorporate that into our yard. So I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. I remember the video that you made. They're nice to
yeah.
look at, but I'm afraid if anything happens.
Hey, my wife, we was just talking about that before I started the video. Like, she wants a Merle, but she wants the Merle so she can look at it. I'm thinking for as program, like as of
Yeah,
right now, I'm not looking for, saying to bringing a Merle into the program, but she wants one bad. So, I got to make the wife
they
happy.
are
So,
pretty.
yeah, I mean, certain ones, you get that, you get certain Merle patterns. I mean, they're beautiful
Yeah.
dogs, but you got to think about, like, for me is not just thinking about two dogs looking together. You got to think about the health issues. You got to think about, the potential breedings that you're going to try to do with that dog. And for me, I want the Merle that I will get. It will definitely be a male. I would not get a female Merle because I don't want a Merle litter. Every time I make this female. I'm not trying to put out. Merle. So I can be cautious with making my male and be,
Yeah.
selective. But every time I have a litter with this female, it's got to be a Merle litter. I don't want that, to be. So that's why I say it will never be I won't say never, but as of right now, it won't be a female Merle because I mean
That's
it's
actually smart because like you said, you don't want to, and that's something that I'm trying to do. We're trying to do over here because since we had beefcake, we have had nothing but blue dogs. So now I'm like, I need to like get out of the blue, but it's so hard once you get blue to take that out. So our other dog Mocha, she's a lilac, and her she had it with Trigger. Trigger's also blue and white, but half of her litter came out lilac. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is my chance to get a little bit out of the blue.
Yep. All right. We got PBBK coming in, so let me go ahead and add them to the stream. Welcome them to the broadcast. Mhm. What's going on, PBBK family?
Hey,
Hey.
I'm getting better at rolling it off the tongue. PBBK. I got it. It's rolling off. Yeah, getting better with that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing today?
say it again. I'm
Hello.
sorry.
I said, welcome, welcome. How y'all doing?
We're doing
pretty
good.
good.
It's been an eventful, busy day, but we're good. How are y'all?
Great.
Doing good.
Good.
That's
Since
good.
I can hear you.
All right, I can hear
Yeah.
you too.
Well,
No,
That's a
last
great.
week I couldn't hear for nothing.
Mhm.
all right. What we missed?
I shot the question to Audrey for a second there and about where her vision was, and we discussed that her vision, was pretty much beefcake in the sense of what she looks at for the exotics. And like I agree with her, like beefcake is a beautiful dog, and if I was to
Beefcake's
get
nice.
it would definitely have to be a beefcake version of an
Thank
exotic. It
you.
wouldn't be something else.
Yeah. No, beefcake is really nice. That's why when she told me that she had exotics, I was like, where?
Yeah,
Because they're very clean, very nice looking.
that's same for me. Like I was
Thank you.
surprised. Like I did not think that she was that he was a exotic in the sense
No.
of, but I don't know if Loso's still on. I know he came in and got out, but shout out to them. I know PBBK them just had dealings with them to Butterfly. So shout out to you guys.
Oh, yeah, there he is. He said, hey, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Loso.
Yep, he on. There you go. He said, "Yep."
Hey,
All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, and we also got David Hargraves, and
Hey,
Dave.
Dave.
That's the one that we talked to on Facebook the other day. That he
Yes.
also got is the Borbors.
Uh-huh.
However, I don't know the correct term how to say it, but those are some beautiful dogs.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, big dog.
yeah, definitely big. Definitely. What's going on,
Yeah.
David? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, Dave actually got one of our Merle puppies from us and one of our adult XL males. So we're really excited that they got a great home with Dave too.
Welcome to the dark side Kennels. That's what it is. Look,
Yeah.
I was trying to get to my phone real quick, but I'm doing these comments too. But yeah, dark side Kennels. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you guys. Congratulations on your purchases with PVBK. You're dealing with some great folks. You know, and one day we can do this. Watch and see.
All right. Yeah.
But everybody, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm not sure if Mark is gonna come in, but if he does, you know he's welcome. He said he gonna send one to Billy. I think he gonna send you one of them big dogs, man. You have
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get one for protection. Yeah. I'm waiting about 2 years. Yeah, I'm gonna have me one of them big dogs. Yeah.
He said 180 pounds, man. That's a lot of
Yeah,
dogs.
yeah. It's a lot of dog. I'm gonna have to prepare for him, but yeah, it's gonna take me a while. But yeah, I got 2 years to prepare for that big dog.
Yeah. He's got one there that I really want him. I know he's not gonna give me him, but I want him. His name is Vader.
Yeah, Vader.
He's cold black. It's a big old gorgeous dog. Yes.
I seen him. I seen.
Yeah. He's a nice dog. I hope. Yeah, we hoping we get one like Vader. just let him run the place. Yeah.
I'm checking you out, David. Yeah, that black one is which I think he has a brindle one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah,
black.
the brindle, she's pretty too, but I want Vader.
Yeah, that black. See, I got a brindle cane Corso where she's in heat right now, so we're not doing anything this heat. We're gonna let this one pass on by. This is our first one, and this is our first one, which could have had a silent heat. But this is our first one, and she's right at a year old now. So,
yeah, you must have had that heat. I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, because I mean, I've been trying to, keep up with her and see, but this is the first time, and man, when I say it's noticeable, man.
Yeah. You couldn't miss this one, huh?
Yeah, we ain't got to worry about no dog, you know what I'm saying, sniffing it to figure it out or nothing.
Nothing. You know what time it is. She's in heat. Huh?
Yeah, but he said he's gonna breed them next year.
Yeah.
Just off topic of the bullies. What's the average litters do they have, David? Like how many is that, like on the average, how many they have a litter? And then Low told him, said, Mr. PPK, I just want to thank you, brother.
He's talking to you.
Yeah, I'm a little blind, but yeah, thank you, brother. Yeah, thank you for the love and thank you for trusting in our program.
Respect. He said his female is a year old, so he just getting into those. You knew to that with the litters. Oh, he's 8. Okay, I got you. 8. I just because there was some big dogs, man. It's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how the puppies come out. They come out as some big puppies, you know. Whew.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some big puppies too.
You told the load. But yeah, we got into it, and they Breakthrough had explained, her vision of, what she envisioned for a bully, and like I said, Beefcake is her vision, and I can't go against that because, man, Beefcake is a prize dog, so that was her take. So you're welcome, and so with that, in return, Mr. and Miss PVBK, what are y'all's vision of the American bully and your goal for it?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, like we were saying the other day. I just want to create a nice pocket which is already some nice pockets, but I want to like, like use some top pockets, but with that chaos blood and I think with that with Samson blood, I just want to just put bone on a nice functional pocket and I just like to see they look like little bodybuilders to me, so I just want to just see the muscles just pop on them with all that neck and them little muscles they be having. So my goal is just to make a nice functional pocket that can go in the ring, that can really get out there and really still function and got everything. But I want them to have that, just have muscled up. So mine is the pocket, cause that's just a good solid 60, 70 pounds or whatever. Just a little tank. That's a good dog for me. I'm gonna get that barball or however you say it, like I say, I don't know how to say it neither. But I'm gonna get one, but it's gonna be working. It's gonna be a guard dog. He's gonna be the one that's gonna be the first thing you meet when you come and call yourself knocking on the door, stepping on the property. He probably just be out there freelancing, just walking around like this my stuff. Yeah, man, go check it out. Yeah, so
he already
the pocket gonna be the main thing though. Yeah.
All right.
Right?
XLs. Yeah, we got a kennel partner that has XLs, but yeah, I try to deal with them, but they a little too much dog for me. I don't got. I can't handle them right now.
Barball, gotcha.
Barball.
Yeah.
Look, they're gonna get it. They gonna get us together.
Yeah. Yeah, I really don't want no big dog, but that dog right there, I really like what Vader looked like. So I'm like, man, I can get one like that and send him to school and get him trained. Yeah, he can have a life with me. He'll probably go everywhere. I get me a truck and everything. Let's go ride in the truck. Yeah.
You gonna get a truck?
If I get that,
David, you send Vader right now.
When I get me a dog like Vader, yeah. Me and him gonna need a truck because he ain't riding in my car.
Shoot, man.
Yeah.
Don't get that truck, man. It's gonna come in handy for you. I promise.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's respect. You know what I'm saying?
But did you say? I know you said the little muscle man, but did you remember the clean part?
Yeah, I said I wanted to be functional and I wanted to be able to be in the ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just checking. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to just be muscle and they gonna die on me.
No, I wasn't talking about it. I said I'm just talking about clean, like overall, like clean bite, all of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and that's I want to, you know what I'm saying, like that's my take of my vision. My vision is a little bit, I guess you could say, I don't know if y'all remember El Toro with the chaos. You know, that vision right there with, you know what I'm saying, the tightness, massive head, you know, with correct eyes. Because once I started paying attention to the eyes a lot more, I'm starting to see a lot of faulty eyes in this game. And
all over here, all in here.
They too far apart or they too close, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And you
that
gotta
can make or break a ball.
Yeah, it can.
Yep. And so, I mean, that's one thing. And I look at it for me and how I came in and what I'm trying to do now. With me being just, I say, like I said last video, me still claiming I'm a new breeder. I know what to do and what to look at now. So the tightness of, you know what I'm saying, chaos and even Denzel with, you know what I'm saying, Terrell, them, like, is beautiful. If I can find that pocket that's stocky, that's not, I don't want a lazy dog.
Yeah.
But I don't dog is too active. Like my girl back here, she's active. Like she got too much energy, and I try to get the energy out of her, and she just never quits. That energy never quits from her. So I mean, I want something which I mean, she's a very friendly dog. I don't have any issues with her, but she said her connection is horrible. We still got you in, so whenever you come back, break through, we got you. But yeah, with my female, like I like her, but with the headpiece, my girl got a small head, and like we said in the video before, kennel bites. You got to realize. Let me see. Hold on. While she getting that situated, like you gotta come in and just realize what your kennel has and what is not. So for me, I gotta make sure that I get that headpiece with the correctness and the right bite. You know what I'm saying? Right jawline, because I don't want a bulldog. I don't want a pit bull. I want an American bully.
American bully.
That's my goal. And at close, and I was watching Hall of Fame bullies today. I watched his live, and he said what hurts people, and I agree wholeheartedly, is the vision in the sense of the standard changes every few years. So that messes with the programs even more, because you got people that's been doing this and trying to meet that standard that's been in place, and then you switch the standard up, you messing with people, you know what I'm saying, ideals of what the standard, and trying to meet the standard because you're switching it up on them. So that's one thing that we got to stick to. The standard has to stay the standard. Just because somebody's buying this dog, like buying these designer, micro, nano, just because they're buying them, don't make it right. We still got to have a standard and stick to that standard no matter what.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to change the standard to what people are liking. And that's one thing that
just like the people jumping on the micros. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to put in no ring. They cute, but
right. And they ain't gonna last long. Micros last.
Yeah, you probably get 3 years out of them if you get that much.
But guess what you gotta do the whole time you owning that dog? You ain't got him on a leash. You got him right here in your hand, toting him everywhere.
Yeah,
you got and got to watch him, because if he overheat, he gone.
Yeah, and that's a big thing about the pockets. Well, American bully. American bullies are not made really for outside life. You know what I'm saying? You want a dog, like if you want a pit bull is made to last no matter what.
I don't care what the temperature is.
They can handle it.
Yeah, but American bullies, it's not they're not made to, especially in this Mississippi heat where we at. I know it get hot in Texas. They're not made to be in that heat. You got to have some kind of cooling system, misting system, some kind of outside setup if you're going to have them outside that keep them cool.
Yeah, you can't have them in the direct sun like that. At least have something what kind of some shade or something that's going to keep them cool and know if they getting overheated, if they breathing change. Yeah, you got to know to bring them in. But that's why we don't let ours out till that 90 start coming down. Now and we kind of push it on that by letting them go out at nighttime. When it started coming down in the 90s by 7:30, 8 o'clock when the sun going down. But I think they long as they ain't in that direct heat, they out there running around, they having fun. But when that sun on them, you can tell when they laying around. Yeah, you don't want that.
Tongue go to hanging outside their mouth.
Right. I mean,
so you got to have time and know your dog and watch them, and still know how to get them out there to get them exercise, because you don't want to just keep them protected too much, and then they ain't got no kind of tolerance or nothing built up. Then you really don't messed up. You might well get like the other ones, get a wagon, or just tote them around, cause that baby ain't gonna never touch the floor or nothing. Just hold that baby, but. Nah, I'm at least gonna let them go out there and let them be in the elements a little bit, but at the same time, I'm gonna go out there and probably run on their little stuff and play with them and just see how much they can take. But I ain't gonna give them too much. Like if it was a pit, I run them and run them and run them. But them, I give them a little old couple of minutes and just see if they start breathing hard. I know to back out from them. But as long as they still playing and they I'm gonna keep on going. Even if I get tired, I'm like, all right, let's get it in. So just give them a little bit. Then in the wintertime, it's time to go on and see what they can do. Then it's time to let them put that muscle on, let them get out there and just enjoy that.
What they putting on?
Put that body on. It's time for them, that big body, time for them to get real stocky. Then you can put a little weight on them and let the muscles pop a little bit. That's what we waiting on. Yeah, when it gets cold though, yeah.
Yeah, well, summertime, you shed a little weight off of them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you said, you kind of cut them back a little bit, and you just you can't put them out there. And in Texas, it's 100-degree. Now, how people dogs been falling off, no, they can't go out in that. They come in, they stay out at, sometimes go out at nighttime, but yeah, they come in and they got to stay in the house till good my wife working from home that she can like let them go out and use the restroom during the day, but most of the day they got to stay in the house.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, it's yeah. That's one thing with like you say with owning them, you got to prepare for that to where either you gonna have them inside kennel or whatever. And right now, our little inside kennel ain't working cause the AC thing just won't put out enough. I thought buying that little portable AC thing, and it said it could do so many square feet, but with that 100-degree weather, yeah, it can't keep up. It can't keep it cool enough in there.
Oh, I understand it. You gonna have to get one of them split units.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to get. Yeah, cause that little portable thing, yeah, they talking about 450 square feet. That thing can't do nothing. Y'all just tricked me out about $1,000. I should have went on and got me something for real. Just thinking like, all right, yeah, that's cool right there. But now that was a waste of money.
Oh yeah, I know it, man. It's for me. Like I say, you want to have more than what you need, and unless you don't want to have not enough. So
yeah.
I mean, like these dogs, man, especially you gotta, because I know y'all got a good little bit in there. They gonna take up that heat. It might say it might feel 450, but it ain't 450 full.
Yeah.
I see Dave said he bought a kennel with AC and heat. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what you gonna have to buy.
Man, if you watch my videos, I got one back here in backyard. I started last year, and it's a 24x40. Started on it, got everything up, got the walls and everything, but putting that roof on couldn't happen. I gave up.
So you just gave up?
I gave up. I'm next summer, this summer that's coming up after this, like beginning of the next, I say springtime is when I'm gonna really revamp my setup, and we're gonna get a building built out here. I ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna pay somebody to do it.
Yep, that's about what we had, but we ain't had now that big. I think I had a 16x24 built out there, but they came out and built it in about one day for, I think it cost like $7,000, but they built it in one day and had it sprayed and insulated and everything. But it just, I guess with all that insulation in there, and man, that heat get to going, it just hold it like it's an oven or something. Just, yeah, I'm gonna have to put some vents, put some exhaust fans, and
you got any window units in there? I mean,
that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna cut and put me a window unit. I was gonna cut that wall and put a window unit in there, but I just ain't. Guess been working, ain't really had the time. Just need to get them out the house. It's hot out there, so I'm just waiting. So probably about when it cool off, I can go out there and start seeing exactly where I'm. Make sure I don't cut none of the wires and figure out where I can cut me a hole and measure it and stuff and slide a little window unit up in there, and maybe I can manage it once next month or something. Once the temperature gone and get down a little bit.
Yeah, I think I read today we like 34 days away from fall. So I mean, even down here in Mississippi, like this week, it's a lot of rain coming in. So we back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Low 80s. So I mean that's different as of right now because it usually be hot. So
Oh yeah. It's feeling good because it got rain, but we supposed to be raining for a week too, but ain't getting no rain today. It's hot. So
I say, man, try the window unit and see what that do and get do what you can until you can do what you need to do. That's how.
that what I was thinking. Get the window unit because if I get somebody to do that split, I'm gonna have to get an electrician out here and gonna have to run them wires. But at least with that window unit, I can just plug that in and but I got to figure out where I'm gonna cut that hole at. That's the whole thing, cause I don't want to mess up and want to make sure whatever unit I get that it gonna fit right up in there.
You ain't got no exhaust fan in there yet.
Nah, I ain't. I guess that's one of the wrong things I did too. I should have had them put an exhaust fan on there. I guess I wasn't thinking. I'm just thinking that I get it built and get all that foam insulation in there, and that it was gonna. But it need an exhaust fan in there to pull that hot air out of there. So
yeah, shoot.
Yeah, I don't build the oven out there. That's all I don't. Yeah, though insulated that thing to make it out of oven. That's all.
Yeah, but hey, we gotta learn though. So
yeah. We got to learn. That's like I say, pay about $700 for it, then pay about $1,000 to get it insulated. So that's about $8,000 just sitting out there, and I'm scared to put a dog in it now. Got all the dogs in the house.
And that David said the mini split systems are nice. Yeah, I mean that's the way that's the way to go, especially if like the size you got. You know what I'm saying? One system will get the job done real easy. You know, so I mean, because we had one when I was overseas in a tent, and it was 120 degrees out over there, and we had one unit going, and it would cool that tent, and it wasn't insulated or nothing. So, I mean, them mini splits is the way to go. When I say when I get my building built, I'm gonna put me one in there. But that is out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, we're thinking about the mini splits too. We've seen those. So we're just kind of trying to do the price comparison in comparison to whatever the bank says. So just see what we're gonna go with.
Yeah. Not trying to get too expensive, but yeah.
And breakthrough, if y'all can get back in, if it comes back, I mean, if you pop up on the screen, I can add you back in. And he said his building is running him $12K all done. I need to get who building your building. What hold on. What size is your building? I need to know that first.
Right.
What sizes? Because I mean, the one that I'm gonna get built is gonna be a 20 by 40 at least, and it's gonna say what now?
Nah, okay, that 20 by 40 that's gonna cost though. That's a big building.
Yeah, the 20 by 40, the actual building itself is 16, and then my concrete is 6,000. So that put me at 22. So
I think that concrete gonna cost too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have a drainage system. In a sense, my boy Mark at EAR Bullies done put the blueprint out there, y'all. Like that's the goal. I don't need it as big as he got it, but that's the goal of what I was headed to.
You don't need it as big as he got it.
Yeah, he has a very nice building. He has a real nice building.
Yeah, he doing it up, you know. So yeah. I mean, I don't need mine that big. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, go that route that massive, but man, his building, his setup is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I got your breakthrough. And he says it's an 8 bay, 40 foot. How wide is it? It's 40 foot long. How wide is it? 8 bays, 40 foot. Do you have one of those like premier trailers that they build now? Those you can get off the lot. It's like 16 foot. I can see that as a 8 bay, because you got a 40 foot and you got 8 bays. Man, they must got 10-foot rooms.
Nah, it must be nice. It got to be they 5 foot.
5 by 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't do nothing with 8 though. That ain't enough.
But I said for me, that's why I said I had to have a 20 by 40 and have different rows, different sections. I would have to do 4 by 4 because my girl right here, she's in a 4 by 4 and she got plenty of room to you know what I'm saying, even if she make a mess, she can go to the other side and ain't got, you know what I'm saying, worry about going through it and getting in it. And then you know saying she got room to move, jump up, it ain't low. Because I seen people, they got plenty of kennels, but I mean the dog get up on a cage, you know what I'm saying, he can barely stand up, you know. I don't need that. When he said it's a 4 by 5. Okay, the A.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, that's not bad. 4 is 4 against the wall and 5 out. I'm pretty sure that's how you got it.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. We would just need more than 8 because we got 30.
You got how many?
No. Wait. No, it's not 30 anymore. Let me go down. I forgot because Waka left, Little Baracus left, Butterfly left, and Nene left. 26.
That's at the house or that's in with kennel partner included?
No, that's just ours, ain't it?
No, I don't think we got that.
It's not that many? How many is it?
I'm not finna sit up and count them dogs. Okay. I know it ain't no 26 dogs.
Okay. Last time I counted it was 26. Okay.
Then 8-foot runs. Okay, so you got runs coming out the back of them. You got a nice setup then, Dave. With David, I ain't gonna call you Dave. Some people like call Dave. David, you got a nice setup.
I call him Dave.
You call him Dave.
Look, he's never corrected me, so I guess he all right with it. I hope so.
Yeah, Brady, you said it's bad when you don't want to say. That means you got a lot of dogs.
Yeah. I ain't number 5 dogs in 6 dogs trying to cook it with 5 dogs in there. And then
David's fine. Breakthrough, y'all got about 45 dollars.
I was gonna say that was including the puppies.
Yeah, we ain't got that many puppies.
Not anymore.
Nah, there's probably about 4 or 5 puppies out there. 4 puppies out there. I'll just say 5. That's still 14.
No comment.
What you call the 16. And then we got 16 dogs.
Oh, it's down to 16? Okay. Correction, 16.
Well, y'all got a lot more than me.
Look, we can make arrangements to change that.
I'm just sitting for
1 to 6. That's a lot of dogs. But yeah, we're gonna have it set up like I say with that little area over there. I'm gonna run 6 kennels on that side, 3 on that side, so it's gonna be about 9 in that building.
He's a Walker glued to him. Always. He's always glued.
Dave said he got 10 dogs. I'm gonna get there, which I mean I had at one point I had 6 dogs, and y'all watch the story, y'all know what crazy mess I've been through.
Yeah, your dogs went crazy all at one time.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't go bad. It went all the way to the worst case scenario for everything. But that's all right. growing pains, learning lessons.
Yeah.
So, you know, I ain't out here trying to just throw away money. So, you know what I'm saying? It's blessings will come back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You just have to be patient.
Mm. But okay. But yeah, man, $10, David. I mean, you doing good yourself. I'm gonna have to check you out and see what where barball I'm gonna get. I said we all been there. Hey, it is what it is. Like I got to tell my wife. I said ain't no point in me being negative and thinking and getting down on it. I said because the time you quit, that could have been your blessing right around the corner, and you stopped right before. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving up.
Absolutely.
I ain't giving up. I'll take the tough times with the good times.
Yeah, it's a must.
Yeah. You said you got you. Is you on there as Dark Side Kennels?
Yeah, it's real. Don't take much for you to lose a dog, though. If you
Man, it's just I I'm getting you right now, Dave. But for me, crazy scenarios, man. Just like one dog, just fed them. You know, had them in they kennel. When I'm gonna comment on that right quick in a minute, Dave. But I mean, just fed them and what came in the house, came back out, gone. Like I mean, it wasn't hot out. You know what I'm saying? They had water, they had food. I just don't know what happened. It just these times, man. It's just which like Hall of Fame Bully said today. You got to realize if you got dogs that's just not lasting, then there's something in the blood that ain't right. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta look at it. If you got continuous like the dog that I had and another person with the dog, like it started making sense today when he said that. Like, all right, his dog passed, my dog passed. Like, it's got to be you know what I'm saying something in that blood that just ain't right. And I mean, because I even took mine to the vet, and you know what I'm saying. I ain't saying vets are perfect. You know, vets gonna mix some stuff, miss some stuff. Yeah, and like David said, you got to embark them. I agree. But a lot of things, man, just like I said, even with David, even with the embark testing, you know, I just recently, you know, what I'm saying, got an understanding of, you know, what I'm saying ways to do things. Because for me, in the sense of me starting, I can't, I'll say it. When I started, I didn't have a mentorship or nobody to guide me in that sense. So I was literally researching and I was winging it. I mean, you know that you're trying to do the best you can with the knowledge you have, and sometimes you need more knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Than what you have. So I mean, in the sense of what my daddy he called it, that's a bought lesson. You know.
Yeah.
So
Look, what they say about lesson is a tough lesson.
yep. Shoot. But you're right. I mean, that's not 100 either. You know, and I mean, it just like human beings. You know, we could be fine one day, and the next day, just your whole world changed, and it just could be something that was hidden, nobody could see, and it just comes out. I mean, it happens. He said he used to breed Rottweilers. My dad actually done that when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? We had Rottweilers, and I used to ride like a horse because I was a kid. Like, you know, because them jokers used to get big too.
yeah, them some nice dogs, but just can't find that good blood. I'll be looking, but they don't look like they used to with the
No,
German rock. Just
they
too
trying to
much.
look
Got
like
too
dope.
much American rock out there. They just ain't. They ain't got that head. They ain't got what was what I seen back in the day.
Yeah, the Rottweilers from back in the day used to look like an XL to me, a XL bully. You know what I'm saying? Body.
Yeah. They had a little substance behind them, but now, yeah, they ain't the same. Now I done went through a whole lot of people, Rockwellers. Was like, I don't know, y'all don't water them down a little bit.
Yeah, he said that breed is destroyed. I agree.
That breed is destroyed.
Yeah, they done messed it up.
Yeah, and the way you for the American bullies, if you don't pay attention to these people out here doing this stuff now, just throwing $2 together. I mean, this breed gonna be just like the Rottweilers because they oversaturating the game with trash dogs.
I mean, it's really, if you just be real, we're already there.
Yeah.
Because I see people all the time with pretty much pit bulls and not good looking pit bulls, and they're hollering, I got American bullies, and it's really an insult to the breed. Because number one, if you got a real bully, you're not fixing to they don't cost $500. A real bully don't look hungry. A real bully got substance to it. You're gonna have pedigree. It's so many things that come along with a real bully. But when there's so much trash, like you said it, and that's one of Mr. PBBK's favorite words, trash, just out there, and y'all are putting a label on it, calling it an American bully. Let's be real, that's not an American bully. And like everybody got to start somewhere. Like how we were talking last week, everybody got to start somewhere. And when we went to the show and came back home, we was like, okay, we don't want nothing here. Like we literally was like, this ain't it. And which we know we have American bullies, we have pedigrees. Some of them have been embarked, all of that stuff. But at the same time, it's like if everybody could get on the same page and be like, okay, let's be real. I don't want, like you said, I don't want nothing that look like a pit bull and some of the older blood, is like, people are like, I got razor's edge and stuff, but it looked like a pit. I don't want a bully look like no pit.
Yep.
And then, like you said, I don't want nothing look like no bulldog either. Otherwise, I just go buy me a bulldog that's gonna sit around and fart and stink all day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, people just got to be real and stop breeding trash. And that's just what it is. Stop breeding trash. Because no, it's definitely, we have reached to the point to where the bully community as a whole is convoluted, over-polluted with garbage dogs that people are putting a label on saying, I got a bully. No, you have trash. Don't breed it no more.
Leave it alone.
Okay, I'm getting off the box now.
No, that's good. That's good because, matter of fact, just remind me. I'm gonna do it. Right, I'm about to send you a message in the group right now so I don't forget.
Okay.
That what I just sent y'all in the group. Check that out. From last week. Did you see that? Did you see that?
I already did.
Like,
yep. Ain't no bully gonna have no table legs. You gonna see they got bone, and then you gonna see the neck and all that make the separation from the bully and the pit terrier.
Yeah,
it's a difference. If you look at them, it's a difference, and what I see is bone, either bone or either that neck. Cause I ain't never seen no pit with that neck. So,
right.
If you look at a pit neck and look at a bully neck, you should be able to tell the difference. Cause a pit gonna have that long skinny neck. That bully gonna have some meat. He gonna have some muscles. Like I say, they look like bodybuilders to me. So, yeah, you gonna see some shoulders coming out, and you gonna see muscles. It's just a way different dog.
Yeah.
And you just have to know what you're looking at. And some people, like you say, they get fooled by the hype, and there's a lot of hype going on about some dogs. And like Terrell be saying, some of the dogs, I ain't gonna say what dogs, but some of them, it can be a little more dangerous than the other dogs, cause they got, I guess they put a little bit of bulldog in them, but I guess it's the price you pay if you just want to get that big old massive head. But it is some dogs that don't got that bulldog in them that got some big heads. But you just have to find them and really do your research instead of, like you say, jumping on the hype. You see somebody doing it, they don't make it. Yeah, they making some fast money off of it, but is the dog gonna last though?
Yeah.
Right.
So you don't want to be selling no dog into people. Oh, my dog lived 2 years, or nah, man. You want somebody to be like, I'm retiring my dog still living. My dog 11 years old, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, let the dog live a long life, right, instead of 3-4 years. At least that's my goal. That's what I wanna see, that a kid can get him a dog, and man, you can have that one dog and go graduate with it. Yeah, you can buy your son that dog, and when he graduate, he be like, man, this dog don't got old, but this dog still moving and everything, and I'm finna go off to college. Yeah, leaving the dog at the house with the parents, but not now that he got one when he was in kindergarten and is dead when he in the 2nd grade or 1st grade, and he broke the little kid heart.
What's the first thing? We got in kindergarten and died by pre-K. That's how some of these dogs do it.
That'll be backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, not pre-K.
Yeah, how you gonna get back to pre-K?
I mean 1st grade. You know what I mean?
I definitely agree with that. You want longevity.
Yeah. You want some longevity out the dog. That's what's going. That's what your program should be about, the community. If you building some dogs, the bully community, I think we need to figure out find a balance in there that where you're gonna get these dogs that real lifespan. Now it's all right that you want massive, but you got to know where to balance it. Don't be just like these big old bodybuilders. They pump that weight up, and then when they go to cheating and doing them steroids, they'll end up like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You can't just blow up too much. You got to find that balance to where
they got twig legs.
Yeah, where even though when the dog get old, they still all right, but you can't put them in no bad health, and then now they hard or whatever. You don't put too much on them. You trying to just overfeed your dog, like some of them I see that they saying that they're looking real bully, but they looking real fat to me. Look like you just really just, this dog just is round like a little pig or something, man. I don't even see no muscle or nothing. It's just round. That ain't the look. Yeah, that ain't the look I'm looking for. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone too. Cause I'm gonna offend somebody, they gonna tell you your dog ain't all that neither.
Hey, but look,
but I know what dog I'm looking for though. I ain't saying I got it, but I know which ones I'm trying to make.
Right.
We got it.
No, I ain't gonna brag on it.
I ain't bragging. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying we do have some good quality stuff though.
Oh yeah.
I ain't bragging. I ain't boasting. I'm just saying we do have good quality. Yeah.
But see, and like y'all said, it took y'all going to a show and seeing that and say y'all made the adjustment.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I advise everybody, man, get out to a show and see what the standard is and what people are actually looking at and what you're watching for. Because when I came into the game, all I knew was the easty westy high rear. I ain't and the bad bites. I didn't know about, still stifles and weak pasterns and all that stuff. I wasn't on that level because it wasn't nothing that I was
looking at.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing I was hip to. I knew from the attributes of just looking at more of the major physical stuff, but I didn't pay attention to all that. So that's why I said you you got to learn, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? If you are able to receive the criticism from somebody, then that's also a plus because
Yes.
it's hard for somebody to tell you, man, your dog ain't it. Well, I mean, I done had this dog, and I think this dog. Well, tell me why the dog ain't it. Like, just give me that. But just answer that. Don't he said you guys don't like the killer noise stuff. Some of the killer noise stuff I actually do like. David, some of it I actually do like. Some of it I don't. I mean, nothing against him. He has a great program over there, and he's been doing this for a while. Like, there's nothing that I could say against him because his program is his program. Some of his dogs, you know, are great looking dogs. And he got
he got Manila Gorilla.
He got nice dogs, and he give you a whole lot of history on the dogs. But that'll rock you to sleep. For me anyway, I'm like, man, is you gonna ever show the dog?
Every video got the same history. Like, hey, but he getting his watch time. You know what I'm saying, from some people.
Yeah, he gonna make you watch, cause man, he gonna drag you down through there with all of the going back to 4-5 generations. But it be some. I like his dog. He got some nice blood over there. But like you say, it be sold once he show it on Sunday or whatever. Yeah, his dog go like hotcakes. You see him, and the next time they gone. But yeah, he got a nice program. That's one of the programs I started out watching, but
I watch him now. Like that's one.
Yeah, he just don't got too long though. He's too long-winded for me.
That's what I was telling. I was giving out some pointers to Loso when I went to take Butterfly, and I was like, that's one of the biggest things that I have to say for me. As a YouTuber and as somebody who watches YouTube, I don't want to watch a long video. And when I look at our figures, I can't think of what it's called right now. But when I look at our figures on YouTube to see how long the watch time is, how long somebody actually stays on and watches the video, I was telling them our sweet spot is about 5 minutes, because anything longer than that, they watching about 2, maybe 2.5 minutes of the video, and it's a wrap. They ain't even watching. And so I've actually had people inbox me and be like, can you do an hour-long video and show every single dog you got? And I'm like, no, because I'm not going to waste my time making an hour-long video and it's going to have 3 minutes to 5 minutes of it watched. No, I won't make an hour-long video.
That's what I had to learn myself. Like, you take a 20-25 minute video and you just make it 3 different videos.
Yeah.
You know, just do it that way. That's the best way to do it. You break it, because for one, a lot of people ain't got 25 minutes to sit down and just watch a video, but they got that 5 minutes. They got that 5 minutes.
Yeah, they'll give you that 5 minutes.
So I mean, look, y'all getting some tips here on YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? That your vision on YouTube right there.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it. You know what I'm saying? To pay attention to that, because, like, no lie, the video, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, how the video from last week, the 3-hour and 50-minute video, I got people that watch that since then, and they don't watch, you know, I got people that's watching 25-30 minutes of it. And I was like, well, dang, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting, you know what I'm saying, somebody just, because I mean, if I see a video that says 3 hours and 59 minutes, I'm not clicking on the video.
I'm not even opening the video. I'm not even opening it.
Like, I ain't got time to pay attention to it. I mean, but it's always there for somebody to watch if they want to eventually.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean that is beneficial. Back to Breakthrough, it come in a little earlier. She said the thing about it is also is people will argue that their vision isn't for everyone, which I get, but sometimes it's too much. Definitely. And I'm gonna tell you, Breakthrough, most of the people that are doing that are the micro, exotic, and, you know what I'm saying, those smaller dog breeders. You know what I'm saying? They say what's going on?
She said that people be saying, like, Everybody's vision ain't. She said the thing about it is people argue that their vision isn't for everyone, which I get, but sometimes it's too much.
Yeah. Like they try to figure out who got the shortest dog. Dog stand up.
Dog like that CB, that CB.
Belly on the ground.
That dude, that's not.
I don't know. That's one that y'all watch. I don't.
Say what?
I said, is it that dude that got that C.B.Kennels or? Yeah.
He man, he's so contradictory, man. Like,
yeah, he like, got me to where I didn't watch him no more because he started playing them games like something happened and then he get halfway through the video like, yeah, I knew you were watching because you thought something had happened. Ain't nothing happening. Like, man, why you trying to make people have sympathy and think, like, man, if you lost your dog or something happened, people watching it to where they'll know not to make that mistake and they're gonna probably share something with you, but you don't just draw people into that clickbait or whatever and then talk noise to them like, yeah, I know what you're watching for now. I said, oh, I got to stop watching him. He too negative, even though he got a lot of followers. But I did click on it the other day after you had said something, and I see he finally got him a new place or whatever, and got his dog situated in a new building instead in his garage. But yeah, he did have some clickbait last year that really just pushed me away from even watching it.
He did another one the other day, but he ended up changing the title of it. He was talking about something about some haters, and then he changed the title over to a pregnancy update. Like, man, he me and my wife had watched him, and my wife, you know what I'm saying, she was like, yeah, I can't listen to that dude. Like,
see, I'm right there with Lady Cole. I don't want to watch that foolishness.
Nah, but I guess some people, if you like entertainment like that, it's just some drama, and but I guess a lot of people like to watch that like it's a movie or something. I don't know, but
yeah, now it's just entertainment of what foolishness he gonna do next.
Yeah, like just click on that and see he gonna be on something. But yeah, I watch it for the education dogs or know what can help the dog. If I'm watching somebody YouTube, I don't want to just watch just for nothing. I want to gain something from it.
Right.
So
I ain't trying to keep giving them no watch time.
No, not if you ain't giving me nothing. I ain't got time to be watching you. You better have something on there saying something about some kind of allergies, dog food, or something that can help me and my dog out of.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. Tootie's going crazy in the background. She want to whoop her.
David said, Ebony likes boss man blogs.
He said what?
You like boss man blogs?
Nope.
Oh no. No, man. Now that's an entertainer there.
Yeah. But Breakthrough has said, breed for yourself first. Oh, and that's what I said. If you're not breeding what you want, and like we said, if you think you can't keep it or you don't want to keep it, you shouldn't be breeding it. You know what I'm saying? Don't breed a dog you ain't prepared to keep. So you got to breed to your vision and your vision only. Don't breed to the height. Don't breed to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want a Merle right now, so don't breed a Merle because everybody want a Merle. Breed to a Merle because you want a Merle.
You want a Merle, yeah.
Don't breed because somebody on this trend. I agree. Definitely Breakthrough. Breed for yourself, and I don't even just breed for yourself always. You know what I'm saying? Just stay with, you know what I'm saying, what you want to do and your vision, and don't stray away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the moment you stray away from it, you stray away out of your lane and get into somebody else's lane. I mean, it's not gonna go right, and you're gonna be stuck with a dog that you don't even like to look at.
Exactly.
Don't do it, and just continue to breed for you and breed your goal. Now, if you find something that starts getting consistent, you know, hey, stay with it and you find it. Because like my girl, you know, once I have a successful litter with her, if I have this litter and the heads don't pop, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be picking up. All right, well, you know what I'm saying, her head, you know what I'm saying, ain't massive, and she's not passing on. She's passing on this little head trait. I might not need to breed her anymore. You know,
Yeah.
I might need to switch some stuff up and do something different because that's you got to pay attention. You can't keep doing you can't keep repeating the same steps and thinking something gonna change because that's like what the definition of insanity.
Insanity. I was just gonna say that's insanity.
Yeah, so I mean, it's lessons that we got to learn and rules that we got to follow and steps that we got to take. And David
Yeah.
said, his kennel, he breed what he want, and that's what you're supposed to do. You breed what you want. If somebody else want to buy something that you got, then hey, you winning. You know what I'm saying? You keep what you got if it's not gonna sell, and if it does sell, you putting out your image out there. Like everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody got their own logo. Like your dog is your stamp on the game, so that's your logo to the game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know this is gonna be the dogs that I put out are gonna be cold legacy dogs. You know, you gonna know this is my dog.
Yeah.
So
Ultimately, that's like it's kind of what you want your goal to be. Like when somebody sees this dog, they be like, okay, that dog came from over there. That dog came from over there because it's so consistent.
mm-hmm. And that's what we gotta stick with. You gotta stick to your lane. And if your lane's not picking up right now, your lane's just not picking up. But don't try to jump on a trend. Like
Yeah.
like everybody, like I said, everybody want a Merle dog. All right, I'm gonna get back on the Merles because y'all know me and these Merles. We don't see eye to eye. But everybody want a Merle dog. All right. If everybody start getting the Merle dog, what else you gonna have? Because you're gonna really start having bad defects and bad health issues. Because if you got a Merle, your partner got a Merle, everybody got a Merle, you're not gonna be able to take.
At that point, what are you gonna breed to? Because then you can't do Merle to Merle.
You're not gonna be able to do it. So you're literally killing the breed off of something that you just want because of a trend. Like you gotta have some type of integrity to the game, you know what I'm saying, and just stick to the standard and don't fall into a fad.
Yeah.
Because I know
it's kind of like what the Bible says, like when it comes down to everybody can't be a foot, everybody can't be an eye. If the whole body is an eye, then where's your foot, where's your hand? So it's like it's got to have a balance.
Yep. And I think I put it in my video that I said about the Merle. I said, you know, another reason why I don't want to get into the Merle game, because once everybody get oversaturated with Merles, guess what? Everybody gonna be trying to look for a blue dog. Everybody gonna be trying to look for a tri dog. Everybody gonna be trying to look for these basic, you know what I'm saying, colors that they can't get anymore because they so stuck on the Merle. So guess what? I'm gonna be sitting around waiting for everybody to come back and get
when y'all get back, I'm gonna have all them basic colors for you.
Exactly, I'm gonna have them basic colors for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna oversaturate it with Merle, and you're gonna be trying to fish for the blue dog. You're gonna be trying to fish for the fawn dog. You know what I'm saying? Because you done got away from it, and you're gonna have to put that back in your yard. Because once you put a Merle in your yard, you already done killed a portion of your program. Because you can't do everything you want with a Merle like you can do with a blue dog or a fawn dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, because yeah, you might have a dog that's cryptic Merle, and you sit there and you're doing it. All right, you done bred it now, and you just not finding out that it was a cryptic Merle. You know, what? That's health issues on top of health issues that you done did. So it's crazy. David said will be in the show ring within 2 years. They'll be in the show ring, but I would say Merles had to be in their own classification in the sense of doing things. I don't think they should be a part of, you know what I'm saying, just regular pockets, because of course a lot of people gonna trend over the Merle color, especially if it's got big tweaks, you know what I'm saying, that color pattern. Some of them color patterns are nice color patterns, so that's they gonna use that as, you know what I'm saying, a edge factor in a sense. So I mean, you would just strictly have to stick with what I'm saying, a whole Merle section. I mean, because with Merles, you have to do micros, you have to do exotics. I mean, but it also depends on what registry as well, David, because a lot of registries will be adamant about not putting a Merle into it because it doesn't go with the standard. I mean, it's, and I'll say I know I'm rambling on, but I'm starting to see a lot of Merles lose the bulliness in them. Like, yeah, you got the color, but they're not holding the weight, they're not holding the structure, they're not holding, you know what I'm saying, the head pieces. You know what I'm saying? Out of 10 Merles, you probably got 7, 8 of them that's literally not up to par and just based off of other standards besides the color. You know, so I mean, you can't just say I want a Merle and not, you know what I'm saying, and just bypass all the other features that come with being an American Bully. You know what I'm saying? You got to still breed to the specs of, you know what I'm saying, being, you know what I'm saying, having a great top line, straight feet, you know what I'm saying, great pasterns, and, you know what I'm saying, all that. It still plays a factor in it, but everybody's jumping on that color, you know what I'm saying, more than anything. Let's see. He said financial pressure would change minds. I agree. Because they gonna, I mean, ABKC is gonna be the first ones to give in. Just being honest. They're gonna be the first ones to give in. Like,
well, they already register. They already register Merles. Yeah, they do register Merles.
but
Like, for me,
They don't call them Merle.
no, it's called Balach.
yeah.
No, for me, I actually I love the Merles. I think they're gorgeous, but like you said, it's a matter of accurate health testing, embarking to make sure that you're not breeding in health defects into your program or putting that out into the bully community. And I think there are some. We've seen that one registry that was the registry that was just for Merles.
I think so. That what the cop tried to send me, the one that was just starting there.
Yeah. And so I honestly think, my opinion, I could be wrong. I honestly think that when it comes down to the Merles, they are probably more than likely going to be just put into regular classes, just like the tri-dog, the blue dog, the all of those. I think that they probably they'll probably be just like a regular color.
I mean, it will. I feel like I agree that the way it's gonna go, they're gonna be thrown into the regular, you know what I'm saying, thing.
Yeah.
And like you said, you know what I'm saying, if Merle has better structure, he should win. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with, you know what I'm saying. No, I don't like you, no, David. That's why. He said my Merle looking very good. He biased. He's biased.
Look, I have to agree with David. His Merle is looking good. He's a nice looking young man.
I'm just messing with you, David. I'm just yep. Hey, like I said,
you just have to educate people on the Merle. Once you get it, like you say, you're gonna have to really keep up on it and educate your customers or whatever. Yep. And let them know, don't be going. Let them know what the problem they could cause themselves.
Yep.
And it could just ruin your whole program if you ain't careful.
I agree. And David, like I said, I like the look of Merles, David. I just don't want it in my program right now. Like I said, I don't know if you was tuned in when I was talking to Breakthrough. My Merle, when I do get one, it will be a Merle male because I don't want every litter through my Merle female have to be Merle. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to choose, you know what I'm saying, when I do Merle, not just every time my Merle female comes in the heat. I would have to breed and get Merle litters when I don't want Merles. You know, that's why I say it would have to be a Merle male just to, you know what I'm saying, have that choice and option. If I don't want a Merle litter this go around, I don't have to do it. When a female, you know what I'm saying, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying, either way, if you breed with a Merle female, every litter you have, it's going to have that Merle in there. So that's why I say it had to be a male, and which I'm pretty sure I'm going to get one for my wife.
So you pretty sure you go work one in there.
Yeah, wife one. I mean, I get one for her, but for the program, I gotta build my program on solid foundation before I jump out there in that Merle. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
want to make sure I get everything right. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Without having to deal with that.
Jay, we got a Merle Mel over here.
But is it a pocket?
No, it's very much not pocket.
Yeah,
No.
see, like, if it was a pocket, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I, I I gotta stay in that pocket zone.
Yeah. No, I definitely want to invest in Merle Pocket as well at some point. Um Not sure when, but yeah, definitely something we want to look into in the future.
Yeah. Oh man, this thing done popped up. Something done popped up on. Okay, there you go. He said he got a try, he got a blue, he got a fawn, and a lilac. Well,
David got every color of the rainbow at his house.
and you got the color chart.
Yeah, he got every color of the rainbow at his house.
That's what's up.
David, don't forget you got black. You got Vader. Don't be leaving Vader out.
But
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
we got plat. We just
man, woke up, go to sleep. But yeah, I mean, David, I'm like I said, I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna keep you, you know what I'm saying, in the loop of things. You know, welcome to the family. You know, I know you had dealings with PBKDM and everything. Hey, I make sure to, you know what I'm saying, watch the supporters and be a supporter. So, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, okay.
You gonna get the time from me. Shoot. Hey, and like I told Breakthrough, y'all see I got my shirt on today. You
Yes.
know, I wore my shirt today. You know,
Repping for Bully Bonds.
yeah, I had to throw it on today. But shoot, I actually, you know, I went out and broadcasted a little bit for a little, showed everybody, you know what I'm saying. Hey, Bully Buns is in the works. Let's see.
That's what's up.
Yeah, got to start somewhere. So
If you don't advertise for you, who will?
Right. I can go back. I miss John. John, if you still on, you know what I'm saying. What's going on, guy?
Hey, John. John back with us again. Hey, John.
I know it's
Yeah,
been.
he was on with us last week. John Smith. Oh, well, you couldn't see the screen. Yeah, John was with us last week.
Dave said I will be making some good videos as I get better at YouTube. Guy, we all started somewhere. If you
Yeah.
go look at our first videos and look at where we at now,
Oh, Lord.
we done improved. I mean, it's gonna take time, and just, you know what I'm saying, just doing it, you'll figure out what works, what don't work. You know what I'm saying, how to do your camera angles. You know, like when I first started, I was holding my hand in my phone. Man, my wife bought me a selfie stick, and that enhanced my videos 10 times over because the camera was away from me and it just wasn't all in my face like this right here. You know what I'm saying? So you got a better version of me, and you're seeing the dogs a lot better when I put the camera on them. It wasn't trying to hold the camera in their face and they trying to lead the camera, you know? So, I mean, it's definitely a learning process. And like even talking right here, I don't have a setup for a mic or nothing. I'm using the mic that's coming with the camera on my computer and the webcam on the computer. I do got a little ring light to just add a little light to it. That's what lit up a while ago. You know, to add a little color to me. You know. But,
okay. All right, Sam.
I got that, but
We
man,
got to use some pointers. I think the kids got a ring light, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah, the kids got one.
yeah. So
I mean, got one left somewhere.
It definitely come in handy just learning things. And
yeah.
I mean, and just see what works for you. Like we were talking about, you know what I'm saying, time limits on videos. I try to make my time to right at 10, 15 minutes. That way, if they do give me 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying, 5 minutes is there, but I also can gain 10 to 15 minutes if they got time to sit around and watch. So that's my little, you know what I'm saying, time. And I will say, thumbnails. Just give some YouTube tips. Make your thumbnails look good. I mean,
yeah, you got to have something that's gonna attract their attention, or they're gonna stroll right by it.
Well, like
I just told Loso that the other day. Remember, Loso, I told you about the thumbnails? The thumbnails are everything. They help with the direction of YouTube, directing your traffic and stuff.
I'm telling you, man, just I ain't for the clickbait, but I mean, you make sure, you know what I'm saying, if it can stay real. Like I got a video on there saying bye Kennels, and it wasn't me saying I quit kenneling. It was saying bye to this kennel that I'm out here building. Like I'm done with.
That was it.
Yeah.
Did not lie. You know what I'm saying?
You fit back to it.
Hey, so hey, it is what it is. He said he'll have to come on a live sometime. Man, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Like I said in our last videos, and I'm pretty sure I ain't gonna have no problem with you, man. You just be respectful, be professional. You know what I'm saying? We ain't coming with no crap and just
no potty mouth, David.
Yeah, we coming with some substance and some character behind us. We ain't coming with that nonsense. Some of these people on YouTube, some we done named, some we ain't named, that they be about. You know it's we. I mean, you can't overlook. I mean, you can overlook somebody doing, you know what I'm saying, halfway wrong in a sense, you know what I'm saying, and you like, all right, they got some growing to do. I got some growing to do. But people that's intentionally putting themselves out there in that spotlight and just being just
all in that disrespectful.
Yeah, all out disrespect. I mean, that's being different. They don't care about the well-being and how they are seen in public to other people. You can't do nothing with that. You know what I mean? Since you call it what it is, and you know what I'm saying, they just got to hold up to what they doing because that's the decision that they made. So I mean, we ain't doing that over here.
I think for us, what our biggest thing is we try and take into account of how accessible YouTube is for kids and stuff like that. So you got to think: would you want your kid watching somebody with a vulgar mouth, or who ain't got no clothes on, or very little clothes, just putting out just garbage? Like if you just think back to, well, I was trying to say when we was kids, but I forgot Jonathan's still a baby, but
David, I'm 33. I'm not a baby. I got babies.
David, Jonathan is the baby of the group.
I am the baby of the group. I am the baby. But you know what that means? I'm putting myself around people with experience and character, and I want to be in that circle of people. I'm not hanging with my age group of people, especially with, you know what I'm saying, my age group. My age group on Facebook and YouTube is not the people I want to be hanging around.
Yeah, I understand. No.
They ain't found that balance in life yet. They still running hard, and they think it's all about fun. They ain't found their priorities in life.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them walk around here with pit bulls saying American bullets. But that's
well, you preaching to the choir.
All right.
She said a lot of them around there
with pit bulls talking about they got bullies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like even when I went to go take Butterfly the other day, I ran into somebody and they said that they had several. And then they said, you could even call them terriers. And I'm like, no, you couldn't. That lets me know you don't have any bullies. Because no, I'm offended.
You want to allow somebody to call them a terrier. Like,
no, you would be totally offended. I get so offended when people are like, oh, look at your pit. No, and no, it's not a pit.
Right.
It's a bully. That's a pit. No. When we go to the vet, some of the vets, they put pit bull or English Bulldog, and I asked, hey, can you correct that? This is an American Bully. That's no. Mm-mm. My dog is offended, and I'm offended.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. Hold on, Grandma calling. Grandma had to wait right now. But yeah, I like I'll put it in the messages. Like you said, you was obviously on the same page with me when I put that name in there, and that hurt. That hurt. Like they were like, I've been doing this for 4 years. Man, your bullies ain't bullying, man. Just
No.
No.
like that. But
And it's not really, and some people may take it as offensive, but it's not a shot at nobody. It's like you said, you got to be able to take corrective criticism, because if you really are passionate about what you're doing and passionate about the breed, then you want to better your yard. You want to see the breed better. You want to be able to say, I did have pits, or I did have dogs that weren't the best quality. They weren't bully, but now I have bullies. Now I have papered dogs, because if you got a bully talking about it ain't got no papers, you ain't got no bully.
you seen that?
You got a pit. So I mean, if we just being real, because that's ultimately what it's gonna take to make the bully community better. Everybody gonna have to keep it real and stop all this front and fake and shaking. Yes, you want to make some money, but forget the whole I'm making money off of it, people are buying it. No, because what you're doing is you're deceiving people that are ignorant to the fact that they're not getting true bullies.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if somebody wants a pet that's a bully, and so they're like, it's cool, it don't have no papers, I kind of get you, but at the same time, like I said last week, fix the dog and give them a paper dog, because then they still know what they have. So you're not sitting up talking about, I got a bully, and you really got Fido the pit bull. Like, it's just, it is what it is. And like I said, it's not about offending anybody. We started with pits long time ago. When we first started dating, we had pit bulls. I had lots and lots of pit bulls. But when we said we wanted bullies, we went and got bullies. It was like, okay, now granted, do we still have a pit? We have a pit, but he's our pit.
Mm-hmm.
You never see him, probably won't ever see him, but that's our pit. And our bullies are our bullies. And our bullies that don't look bully, they'll be exiting the program. Just being real.
Yeah, I mean, like I told y'all, when the dogs that I started with, I mean, as puppies, they was looking the part. The mugs grew up, it changed. Like I got one still here. Like you're not gonna see her. I am an American breeder,
You're not gonna see her.
Yeah, you're gonna see my bullies. You're not gonna see my pit. I don't owe you the right to show you my pit, because this is not a pit page. This is a bully page.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, she a sweetheart, but that ain't what I'm here for.
Yeah, it's like your pit is cute, it's adorable, but I can't support your bully page with pits on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't do it. It basically is kind of going against my belief as a bully mama. Like, oh, your dog is adorable, but I'm gonna keep it real. Your dog is a pit. And if you were to ask me, hey, what do you think of my dog? Your dog likes a pit. So, I mean, don't ask me, because I will. I'll tell you. Like, I'm gonna be like, I love you, and we still cool, but your dog looks like a pit.
Oh yeah, and like for me, man, it's a balance of trying to, because people don't want to hear anything negative nowadays. They can't take it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, if you want to do it, you know what I'm saying, for the betterment of the breed and what you're trying to, you're not gonna get a American bully out of a pit. It's never gonna happen.
It's not happening.
it's never gonna happen like that. You're not gonna get it. So you gotta be real with yourself and understand, you know what I'm saying, what it is and what it ain't gonna be. Like that's the same thing with the small head. Like if she have a litter and all my puppies got small heads, I'm not gonna get what I want out of my girl. So it gotta be switched. And now that's just off of it. But man, I'm telling you, what after our live stream last week, I went directly to that page, and I was hurt.
Well, you stronger than us. We couldn't wait. Yeah, no, we didn't wait.
Wait.
No, to check out.
Y'all went.
Oh, no! I went right then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were anxious to see what's the big deal, huh?
Man, I said y'all didn't warn me. Y'all just let me walk into that.
We didn't know if you wanted to see.
Not no more.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Yeah.
No, because like I said, and it's not that we like on a high horse or anything like that, because like I said, we've had people that have seen some of our dogs and they have been like, I don't like your dogs. And I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. And so like even between the two of us, we have had some dogs and I look at that dog and I'd be like, I don't like that dog. And he'd be like, I love that dog. And then like even when it come down to puppies, we have went back and forth like, no, I want that puppy. No, I want that puppy. No, that puppy doesn't look. It's like so. It's just really. It's like you said. It's a matter of accepting constructive criticism, knowing exactly what you want, know exactly what you're looking for, and are you truly looking for something that goes along with the standard of the breed, or are you just looking for something to say I got a bully? And it really looked like a hyena. Like, let's be for real. You gotta be for real. And if you can't be for real with yourself, with the bully community, I'm sorry to say you probably need to find something else to do. Because at the end of the day, it's like taking a dysfunctional anything and you put it with something else dysfunctional. There's a good chance you're going to get a dysfunctional whatever it may be.
And I'll say, if you go to a show, which was stated today, had been to a show, if you go to a show and none of your dogs look like the dogs is in the show, you need to be rethinking your program.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If none of your dogs are looking like anything in the show, you need to be rethinking your program.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's about as easy as you can see what you got and what you ain't got. If you that's just simply put, like if you can't say none of your dogs,
resemble nothing at the show.
Right. EAR
Hey,
welcome.
We on our soapbox. We talking about pit bulls and bullies.
Right. And he done both. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? He done pit bulls, he done bullies. So he know, you know what I'm saying, what's what. But yeah, if you go to a show and none of your dogs are even halfway, like you ain't even gotta win. But if your dog features don't match the dog features at the dog show, you can scrap your whole program and start over.
And start over.
Like, and there's nothing wrong with starting over. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of me, the way I started over in the way I ain't want to, because I ain't want to lose no dogs to have to start over. But I mean, you gonna have to do what you got to do to get what you want to get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't want to lock in the wrong thing in your yard, like you were saying that Merle. You don't want to lock in the wrong features neither, cause sometimes when you breed them in and you breed it too much, you can't get it out. You have to throw all the dogs. So if you see something that you don't want, it's best you get rid of that dog before you. If we trying to better the community, you trying to add. Don't try to take away something just cause your friend gave it to you. My friend gave me that dog, man. But probably need to give it back to him. It's probably the reason he gave it to you.
Yeah, and see that's
Well,
what I said.
that's not. I'm not being. I'm just not saying nobody friend gave him no dog or nothing, but I'm just saying most of the time with when something is free, it's probably like the old people say, ain't nothing free in life. If it's free, you best believe there's some reason why that person didn't want it. They gave it to you for free. He didn't ask you for nothing. He gave it to you for free. You better ask yourself something like, man, why me? Why you want to give it to me? So yeah, that's what I would think. But I'll be on some more stuff. But yeah,
No,
I think. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you good. Go ahead. I was just saying.
No, what I was gonna say was I think ultimately what it comes down to is when it comes to buying bullies, when it comes to investing, you're gonna have to spend the money. You're gonna have to spend the money. Have we been fortunate enough to come across some good dogs for not a whole lot of money? Yes. Our best dogs, we had to break some money off. We really did. We had to drop some significant money, and it was sometimes it was money that hurt, but it was like we want to invest in the best to get the best. But like bullies, $700, $500, you gonna get what you pay for. And if you take that $500 bully and you look at these $2,500 bullies, it's like you know what you paid for.
Yeah, but my bullet don't like this. What you feed your dog? I'm feeding my
Genetics.
Yeah, I'm feeding my dog regular dog food. That's what I feed mine. Mine ain't doing like this. How much you pay for it?
Right.
$350. That why.
That's why your pit look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just being real. And I've had people that ask me, "Oh my God, that dog is so thick. What do you feed it?" A cup of genetics every day. And it's not being, like I said, it's not being braggadocious. It's just being totally 100% honest, because I have my dog that costs $3,500. We have that dog. A dog look like it cost more than that. And then we have our dog that was $1,200, and we can clearly see the difference. We can. So it's like that. If I can give anybody that pointer that is trying to get started, like, don't buy that $500 dog. Save your money. Keep saving until you get enough, and invest in top quality. I mean, it ain't got to be the best of the best. I ain't saying go buy no $7, $8, $10,000 dog, but invest in what you want. Just like you if you're gonna go buy a car, you go buy a $500 car. It's a good chance you're gonna get a lemon. It's a very good chance you're gonna get a lemon. Not guaranteed, but it's a good chance. So you can't go spend $500 and get no Mercedes that's gonna run like a Cadillac, smooth, and
Right.
luxurious. So, okay, I'm done.
Oh, you good. I mean, because the price breakdown and what it takes to get a bully ready to go to a new home is more than $500,
Yes,
especially if you're dropping the ears, worming them,
yes.
giving them their shots, feeding them. You know what I'm saying? The whelping process to keep that dog alive till it's time to go home. You know that time is money.
Even just the cost to even breed the dog, to even get the puppies, is expensive. I know, like here is that we have a wide array of places that you can go that are not quite as expensive. But like we have a breeding upcoming in the next few days, and we had four progesterone alone, four progesterone in a week, $65 a pop. That's just progesterone. That does not include the 2-hour trip to the vet. That's the vet that's 2 hours away. It doesn't include that. It don't include the surgical. It does not include the vitamins and stuff. I ordered vitamins today. One bottle of vitamins was $50. One bottle. So it's like it's so much that goes into it. It's so much, and like you said, the cost is, and I've seen posts where people have broken down the cost of what it is to breed a bully to get puppies, and I've seen people say, "Well, nobody told you to do that." Okay, nobody told you to buy a puppy.
Right.
yeah.
if you can't respect my price of what I put in these puppies, you don't need a puppy. Especially if you want an American bully. Like if
Yes.
you want an American bully, you need to pay that price tag. You
Yeah.
know that's simple as that. Because if you don't want to pay that price, you don't want an American bully. You know what I'm saying? You go get your pit that you can get your homeboy to breed and sell you for $150. You know what I'm saying? Call it a day.
Yeah,
And
get you a good pit bull. Yeah.
yep, that's and you want them fat, just keep feeding them and see if he hold a little weight. But I bet he won't.
Nah, it ain't gonna hold that weight. You gonna know the difference when they get by, say, by 4 months old, and you've been over there trying your best to make that one get some muscles or whatever, and feeding them, and you gonna see like ain't nothing in that dog just stand just like a weenie, just stand like a little weenie dog, just long body,
Yeah,
ain't no substance to it, and you just trying and trying.
I ain't gonna
But
get
then
no.
you got that bully. You gonna see like Terrell say, 6 months. You gonna see something start popping. They just got a whole different thing about them. Just they just they
Yeah,
do a whole different thing than a pit bull do.
well, in the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna make a video strictly just on my boy over here. He really just hit a little pop in the past 2 3 days, and I'm like, all right, here we go. It,
Yeah, they
it's about to happen because he in 6 months now, so he had
yeah
that little
they,
first
they
pop. I was like, all right,
yeah
I see.
you'll see it. Like we were waiting on ours. He, I was like, man, this dog's 10. Every time I put him on the scale, this dog 40 pounds. What's up? Like he ain't doing nothing. As soon as he got that 6 month, I put him on there. I think he had hit 55. I put him back on the scale. Like, man, where that 15 pounds come from? Like, man, I've been wearing this dog about every week, and this dog ain't. I've been like, man, come on, man, you need to start growing. But yeah, right before we sent him to training, yeah, that boy jumped up by 15 pounds. Like, all right, there you go.
Overnight.
Yeah, so yeah, they got some freaky stuff about them. You can set up and just keep on. If you just like me, just started putting that tape around their head, seeing how big their head is, and started putting them on the scale. Yeah, but one of them days you gonna put it and be like, man, where they come from? Like you couldn't explain it to a person that this dog just don't did something overnight, or within the week, to where his body don't change all the way, and he don't gain 10 or 15 pounds out of nowhere, just like bam, like nigga, that go the muscles you've been looking for. Then all of a sudden he got it going on. He doing a little popping thing. So yeah, that's what I'm amazed about him. Where like, man, and I've been having pits since I was a little bitty kid, like I say 10, 12 years old or whatever. Yeah, ever since I was a teenager. Yeah, we've been having pits and running pits, and ain't no pit never did that. They get some strong jaws or something. You play tug of war with him all day. He got all the energy, but his muscles just ain't gonna pop. I don't care. He got a bite that ain't gonna quit though. You can hold him up, yeah, but you ain't gonna see all the muscles like what you gonna see with that bullet though. That's the only difference.
It's a whole different breed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a whole different, some genetics that's going on that's way different to where, and then they say that they're gonna pop till they about 3 years old. So man, that's all
And
right.
look,
But
I'm
he was
like my boy, and I'm like he read, but every time I glance at him, I just see try. Like it's just it's just a fancy beat. And I'm trying to give him I'm saying till he get a little bit older, a little bit bigger, but he still got certain try markings that just is there, but it's not there. It's like it's playing a trick on my eyes. So
no, it's just that probably that ghost try those.
yeah, it's just, he's. I said I'm gonna put him on camera in about. I'm proud to do it sometime. I might do it this weekend. I got a funeral to go to tomorrow, but I might do it Sunday or something. But yeah, and it
Yeah,
rained. And so he got wet, so I gotta give him another bath.
Yeah, just like our girl, Sapphire, we didn't know she was no trender until later on, but we seen a little, like on one of her back legs, seen a little like Brenda on her back leg, like, man, that's cool. She got Brenda on the inside of her back leg, but as she grew older, it just started coming out everywhere. Like, oh man, she a trender. But when she was a puppy, we only seen it on the inside of one of her legs. Like, yeah, you see that she got a little Brenda down there on the inside of her leg, but. Well, we got us a blue though. She a blue, but yeah. But sometimes as they get older, that stuff that start. That's what, like I say. I ain't seen a dog like them. They different. And I don't have a bunch of dogs.
John said, "Don't the pop depends on the blood and how the parents mature." I mean, everybody pop different, really. I mean, there's no guideline to, you know what I'm saying?
No.
I go.
No, some of them hit that lanky stage at 4 months or something, and some of them don't never get lanky. They just muscles just study popping to where some of them just grow just real rapid, and some of them it just take that 6 months, like I say, stay at that lanky stage looking like, man, what's going on? And then by 6 months, 6 months to 8 months, you gonna know some feature gonna change about that dog.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But if it's a bully, you gonna know. But you could find out it's not a bully in 6 or 8 months too.
Yeah.
You could find out like, I don't want this dog right here no more.
Paid $1,500 for a pit bull.
Yeah. You just have to chop it up. I got tricked.
Yeah, I'm telling you, getting got, boy, it hurt.
Yeah.
It don't feel good.
Yeah, but
it don't feel good because we don't buy a whole lot of 1,200, 1,800. Thank you getting a good deal. Oh yeah, I got me a bullet for 1,200. Got me a bullet for 1,800. Yeah.
You got another mouth to feed.
Yeah, you don't waste $3,000 trying. You could have just bought one dog with that $3,000. You don't bought 2 pit bulls, and now you're gonna have to get rid of them, or they gonna laugh at you.
Listen, quit talking.
You go.
That show happened to me. I bought 2.
That happened to me. That's why I'm telling you.
Why wait, Kennel? Hey, how you doing? Memphis, Tennessee in the house. All right.
What's going on? Why wait? Welcome. Appreciate you joining us, man. Appreciate you joining us. Hey, you know, since you got any questions, man, you're welcome to come in and ask some questions. We just talking, man. We said what our visions was, and we just, you know what I'm saying, fellowshipping right now. That's all we doing. Talking about bullies. You know what I'm saying? It's always something to talk about. So welcome. But yeah, I trust me, I feel y'all pain when it comes to spending that money on some pit bulls, thinking you getting.
Why wait, Kennels out of Memphis, Tennessee?
I wonder if Breakthrough got off. Were they still on? I ain't seen a comment on nothing in a while.
Yeah, I don't know. Breakthrough, Loso, Dave. I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's 5 people watching. It's 1 from Facebook and 4 from YouTube.
Okay.
So, yeah. Ain't no telling. My brother probably in here watching. He said he watched the whole show last week. He was sitting at work, and he said he gave him something to do.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him into the game and get him situated. He said just cooling and watching. I appreciate you, man. Hey, we're gonna be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Try to do this every week. We gonna have to switch up the time to another day one day because, you know, Fridays is football. Fridays coming up, So we have to do something a little different. We're gonna have to find a day to work for everybody.
All right.
I know football season starts next week.
Yeah, yeah. Thursday, yeah. Yes.
I think he's talking about his kids' football.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
What Thursday? What Friday?
football too. Watch football because I'm a Saints fan. So you know what I'm saying. I gotta watch my Saints play. You know what I'm saying, if they're playing on Thursdays or Sundays, which they playing tonight at 7. They should be starting in the next 5 minutes, but it's preseason, so I ain't worried about them preseason games. But
Oh, Dave said he's
they
still
said
with us. Okay, Dave's still riding.
all right. John said, "How do you guys study a pit to match up the right dogs?"
Jay, you taking that or you want us to take it?
I mean, y'all can take it. I can take it. I mean, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead, because mine gonna. I'll tell. For me, I give mine and y'all give them how y'all do it. We both take it.
Okay.
All right. So how I study the pig. All right. For one, if you're looking at names, that's something I don't do. I don't really study the pig as far as name wise. I'm looking at the colors that's gonna happen, and I'm looking at the structures of, you know what I'm saying, Googling up, you know what I'm saying, the dogs from the history. Like if the kennel has the parents, the grandparents, you know what I'm saying, that if I can see an actual, you know what I'm saying, those on site, you know what I'm saying, that's where I get my matching up from, and see the history of them is matching up to the history, because you really can't tell nothing from a piece of paper other than the color of the dog and if the dog was a champion. That ain't gonna give you everything you need to know. So I mean, for me, it is, I want to see pictures of the parents and the pictures of the grandparents to see, you know what I'm saying, the possibility of what could happen in those last 2 generations on both sides. Because if you got a pit bull looking generation and one of them dogs, you know what I'm saying, hey, I'm just being honest. If you got a pit bull looking generation and one of them dogs, there's a possibility, you know what I'm saying, that gene might get passed to your litter, and you don't want that happening. So I mean, you want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, the parents on both sides, you know what I'm saying, of the stud and your female, and you want to make sure the grandparents on both sides, at least those 2 generations, you know what I'm saying, on both sides are up to par. You know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, if you want to do the digging of going back, you know, since that 3rd generation, if the parents are available, if those great grandparents are available to be seen, because reading the name on a piece of paper is not going to give you what you want. So for me, that's what I'm saying. Look at the pictures and the video, especially if you got videos of different, you know what I'm saying, generations. Look at that, and that's the way you tell how you want to match up the right dogs. If you know a dog is not strong on one side of, you know what I'm saying, got east to west, you don't want to take an east to west to another dog that got east west feet. You know what I'm saying? You want a dog, you want to try to better each breeding. So don't match off a flaw. You know what I'm saying? Get you a correct dog and then help, you know what I'm saying, with your incorrect dog. And certain slight flaws, you know what I'm saying, like you will be able to work through over generations of correcting, because you're not going to get everything right in that first breed. It's hard to get the perfect dog after you trying to fix one thing. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but trying to correct things, it takes generations to correct things, especially if you're going off somebody else's blood that you really don't have a clue about. You know, so I mean, and you can say you read the pedigree and you watched people, but if you don't know exactly how that blood worked to get what they had, you mixing in something new to that blood, it might, you know what I'm saying, take you back a few generations, and you might have to start over because your mixture that you created didn't actually work. It looked good, like you said, it looked good on paper, but doing it and putting it into works, them genetics might not have just matched up well. And you know, that's what I got for pig wise, you know. And for y'all, what y'all think about that?
I would personally have to say I agree with everything you said. When it comes down to putting dogs together, like you said, pedigrees are awesome. But you can take a pedigree that's got like 1,000 champions in it, and then you take another dog, and you take another dog, and with that dog, you take the pedigree. It's got all these great dogs in it, everything else, and then you have this dog that supposedly came out of this pedigree that looks like a chipmunk. So, like you said, you have to go generations. I would even go back 4 generations, because you would be amazed on how some of these dogs, when they have puppies, they'll reach back.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, if you got something that resembles more of the edge or the pit bull look, the Gotti look, like way back, it's a strong possibility that it can reach back and grab it. Very, very strong possibility.
If it's there, it can be got.
Yeah, yeah. So now we definitely do like to look at the pedigrees to see if there are dogs that are comparable within there. Like with Rock, when he was bred, his dad and his mom, like if you went back and you looked at probably like about the middle of their pedigree, the chaos hit really good with the blood that was on her side. So they made like basically perfect puppies. But you have to, like you said, you got to study that pedigree, but you want to make sure that those dogs actually go with that pedigree. Because something else, you can have anything on paper and it don't even actually go to that dog.
Yep. And I'm telling you, John, I know you watched last week. Listen, don't let that champion name put you in the bind. Just because it was a champion 3 generations ago, that don't mean nothing to that dog right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at what that dog is in front of you, and don't think, you know what I'm saying, this dog in front of, all right, this dog right here got, you know what I'm saying, east, west, or is flat chested. But the granddaddy is a champion, so he gonna get there. Don't never expect a dog to change its flaws and think that it's just gonna magically go away or get better, you know what I'm saying, because of what the past is. It ain't gonna work like that. You know, so you gotta realize, you know what I'm saying, a pedigree is one thing, but it's not the be all, see all, do all of, you know what I'm saying, how you should breed your dogs. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, that you put the dog in front of you, you know what I'm saying, and the dog you're trying to breed with together, and see what they can possibly do in the sense of fault wise, flaw, and everything. But don't go off of a pedigree just because you got a champion. Because like we said, you got 2 times in Rocco. That don't mean nothing if you have puppies and it ain't meeting up to par because you didn't do your research on the sense of 2 times Rocco was 4 generations ago. So, but, and
Yeah.
And you got some
No, go ahead. I'll jump in there when you get through.
I want to say another thing. You got to be careful with some of these pets that can go back 6, 7 generations just for you to pull a name off a piece of paper saying it's from this champion bloodline. That don't matter. You know what I'm saying? They don't went back 6. If you got somebody that went back 6 to 7 generations on a piece of paper to show you a bloodline, you know what I'm saying, where it came from. You know how many bloodlines are ran through that dog since that breed. So be careful of, you know what I'm saying, falling for that, because people get you caught up on a name. You know what I'm saying? They say this is a Miyagi dog, this is a Dax dog. You know what I'm saying? It was bred, you know what I'm saying, 6 generations ago to Dax. What that don't mean nothing anymore. That bloodline is tainted. You know what I'm saying? It's being, you know what I'm saying, sent to Dax is just like sending to the next dog up. It ain't carrying no more weight. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting, you know what I'm saying, you're not getting 50%, 75% of some Dax blood. You're getting everything that came after Dax, and then you might get 2%. And everything don't mix. Have you ever put water and oil together? Like, it's not gonna go right. So hey, just stick with, you know what I'm saying, being due diligent in your work and study. And if you see something that don't seem right, go with your gut. Don't give in just because you want that dog.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've done it. And I say I got a dog. Just use PVBK them as an example. Say that I flew to them, and I was gonna get a dog, and they dog wasn't up to par when I got there, and I like, if you ain't signed no contract, that's not your dog. You don't have you don't have to give in to a dog that don't look the way that you thought it looked when you get to it. Like that's your money, and you take your money and make a good investment. Don't feel obligated to fall for something when somebody doesn't try to get out on you. Don't feel bad for walking away and they the ones try to get over on you. Now PVBK them ain't gonna do you like that. I'm just using them as an example, of what can happen. Don't feel obligated to buy a dog, and also make sure the dog that you wanted is a dog that you got when you get it. Because you can have two dogs in the same litter and they look resemblance, and somebody under the table say, hey, this dog, your dog is taken. You done purchased your dog, but somebody say, hey, I'll give this person $4,000 instead of your $3,000 for this dog, and they'll give your dog away and give you the other little dog that that dog you didn't want. So always be mindful of that as well, because it's some scams out here.
Yeah,
I know that came off a little far from pets, but they're still dealing with pets because they
still very valuable information.
Yeah, so just be aware. And David said, watch out for the recessive genes, which is true. Like, they can pop out. Like, it do
when you least expect it.
Yeah, it might not, like, especially you will see it a lot more when you start dealing with doing your own in-house breedings. You will see stuff that you ain't see in a couple breedings, before, and it just pop back out. You be like, man, I ain't seen this since the first time I bred my dog. It happens. So you do it. Well, he said, I do agree with everything you're saying. I mistakenly bred my shorty bull to one of my gang dogs, and the dog came out nice form, a Leo. Still a mud. No, I'm just playing. It's still a mud though. But I don't mess with you, but hey, for me, whatever you want your pet to be is your pet. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want, in the game of being, your pet, that's great. Like I'm not for, knocking nobody's pet. It's when it comes to being, in the standard of breeding an American Bully to sell for standard purposes, to the standard is what upsets me. If you want to go out here and mix some stuff in your yard just for your yard, that's your. I have no control and say and nothing, and what you want to do for your yard. But putting out better content and quality, got me thinking YouTube, putting out better quality American Bullies, it is another. He said everything a mutt, everything mixed. Yeah, true, everything, but there's still a standard to everything. There's a standard to the American Bully. There's a standard to the Pit Bull. There's a standard to a Yorkie. There's a standard to a Shih Tzu. There's a standard to a German Shepherd. There's a standard to a Doberman. There's standards to different mutts that we follow. So, you can do what you want and create a different breed. Like, you can breed your Shorty Bull to your gang dog, but you can't turn around and say that's your American Bully, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it doesn't make it a bully.
It doesn't make it a bully. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot of dogs to make the American Bully. Do your research, you know what I'm saying? It took crossing over different things. That's how the dog was made. Different dogs were created, you know what I'm saying, doing different things. You know what I'm saying? So, that's a statement that it's a broad statement, but at the same time, a lot of people, and I'm not saying you, Huawei, a lot of people use that as a cop out to validate their reasoning for why they do things. So, I mean, if your dog looks great, your dog looks great. I'm not knocking, you know what I'm saying, what you created, you know what I'm saying, that pleases you. That's why the thing is, the title is, what's your vision? You know what I'm saying? Now, if that's the vision for your yard, that's the vision for your yard, but there can't be a vision for the standard of the American bully is what I'm saying. But hey, like I said, we up for good talks, man. Hey. And like you said you mistakenly bred. So I mean, it wasn't on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And it happens. A lot of dogs. I mean, you let 2 dogs out and something happened. Hey, you turn your head for a second. I mean, it happened with me.
I was gonna say that's what happened at your house.
It happened with me. So I mean, you said that was finna happen.
No. I said that did happen at your house.
You don't put that on me no more.
Nah. I remember when it happened though.
Yeah, that's what happened with me because I mean I was gonna take my girl to Hollywood with Mark, and hey, Rocco got a whole tour, which Hollywood and Rocco was Hollywood's son, but you know what I'm saying, I wanted to go with Hollywood, but Rocco had other plans. And my son, you know what I'm saying, trying to feed the dogs, they got out and hey, it happened. So I mean, things gonna happen. So you got to realize, you know what I'm saying. At that point in time, it happened in a good way in a sense because it was still a bully. I mean, it wasn't no Cane Corso bully, even though I probably would have kept that little and seen what that would have just kind of created. You know, that's kind of a crazy little thing right there. You know, I mean,
but it's not something that you would have put out on the market and said, "Hey, I got bullies."
I'm not gonna say this is a bully because at the end of the day, my name is attached to that. So yeah. I'm not trying to sit out here and put out trash and be a follower like everybody else and with all this and knowing that I done did somebody wrong in that sense because your blessings don't work. You know what I'm saying? You doing that trying to make a quick buck, it ain't gonna work out because people are like, hey, I got this dog right here from Cold Legacy Kennels. Look what I got. You ain't about to be on YouTube trashing me. Listen, like my first litter right here with her, like those are not going no time soon after she's born. You know what I'm saying? Not unless I send it to like say, you know, some PBBK and one of the bully or Mark one of the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Those dogs, yeah, because I know they're gonna maintain the dog well-being. But just selling the dog, you know what I'm saying, especially to somebody I don't know and don't believe that they can handle a dog, I'm not gonna do that. You know, but honestly, all of them are gonna be staying here for this first litter because I want to see what all of them gonna turn out to be. I gotta see what my girl gonna do because I'll be dang if I give somebody my best dog. I can't do it.
No.
Like,
is that the girls? Who's in there?
He said that show how it happened. Said I got a good American pocket bully, exotic bullies, Frenchies. Check out my YouTube channel. I'm gonna check you out. We're gonna check you out. I don't know if they're gonna check you out.
We gonna check you out.
Check you out. And listen, let me tell you, I'm telling you right now, if you ain't up to par, we'll let you know. But take the criticism. Take the criticism, you know what I'm saying, to be, you know what I'm saying, a critique and to help you and not to hurt your feelings, harm you, and just, you know what I'm saying, we ain't no buttholes on this channel.
Right.
You know, we not trying to down nobody. We want the breed to be better, so we want to help people be better. You know what I'm saying? That's what we here for. That's all it is, man. Just we trying to be a family to help each other out. That's the whole reason I created the bully bonds, man. We trying to have a bond over the bullies, man. That's it. It's in the word. Augusta, hey, appreciate you, man. Welcome back. You know what I'm saying? We know you was with us last week. Hey, shout out to you, man. Welcome. I'm saying we're glad that we can have you back. Anybody that's in the chat, man, all you gotta do is comment, you know, let us know you're here, let us know where you're from. Hey, we network everywhere. We gonna be from the West Coast to the East Coast, you know. So we we ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, solidify our circle in a certain area. We trying to be, you know what I'm saying, nationwide. If we can get somebody from the UK or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they coming on, hey, we do that too. We ain't blocking nobody from being a part of this. We just want everybody that's going to be a part of this to be respectful, professional, and, you know what I'm saying, be a blessing to everybody else in the group. That's all we ask. While wait, I do got a question for you. You said you got pocket bullies, exotic bulls, and Frenchies. What is your ultimate goal? Like, what is your top dog? Would you rather have a pocket, an exotic, or a Frenchie? What is the one dog that you would love to just, if you only had an option of just choosing one dog, which one would it be for you? So let us know in the comments, and I'll share it to the group so everybody can see it when you comment. And you know what I'm saying, let us know where you stand on things. But Augusta, hey, like I said, we appreciate you being a part of it again. Hey, like, we're gonna keep doing this. This is just the second week in a row. And I didn't say it was gonna be 30 minutes this time, so Billy can't get mad at me because it's been 2 hours and 16 minutes. Yeah. Shoot. We went at it last week.
Yeah. We was out there. But yeah, I agree with all what you said about the checking the pedigree, cause yeah, a lot of stuff you can't see in that case you can get on some bullet PedX or something and see the dogs. And for me, I'd rather go back and be able to match them up, and long as they ain't jumping from no XL, trying to breed no XL to no pocket, long as it's staying standard and it ain't trying to skip a size or a class, and it just kind of just go from a pocket to a standard or a standard to a XL. Long as you ain't trying to make an inconsistent litter, I think that's something you'll have to look for. And then me personally, I want to see the girl or whatever that like you say, the mama, daddy, and see how they complement each other. That if she got probably tight feet, and he probably got a bigger head, which may or most of the time gonna have a bigger head, but they got to complement each other some kind of way. You don't want no two dogs that don't complement each other. So that's what I'll be looking for in a pedigree, a consistent where the dogs were really getting better and they were complementing each other, to where I'm gonna look at that paper, but I'm gonna hope that I can take that paper and find something on some Bullet PedX, some Bulletpedia or somewhere. I need to find and see what these dogs look like, and give me an idea that, oh, they wild pockets, cause I don't ran into the issue with looking at that paper, looking at the parents, and somebody don't bred a dog telling me they pocket, and next thing you know, you end up with a standard, and then going back and looking at I should have knew, but going back looking at the litters before that, and they showing them at 7 months or whatever, and these dogs already looking like XLs, but I'm just like, man, they got some nice dogs, but it wasn't clicking to me. Man, these ain't no pockets. But yeah, you got to go back and be able to look at the litters, and if you got access to that, then just watch that program and see how they show the litter before off this dog, and see how that dog producing, and then what they doing now. You want it to be if you can get some of them good dogs up front, a tight ped, not like you say, not no 6th generation back, and saying I got this dog in my dog. No, ain't no way you 6 or 4 generation back, and you saying this what your dog is. No, that been mixed up 5, 6 different times. You don't put 10 different dogs in the top and bottom, and you saying this what your dog is. Nah, that ain't what your dog is. It just look good on the paper. You can just say it, but pretty much you ain't got that much of that. If you, like you say, if you got 2% of Dax, and Dax was like 6 generation back, nah.
And then you can do with it.
Yeah. So nah, it ain't. So
I say, you sell me the dog. Don't sell me no paper. Sell me the dog.
yeah, I want to, like I say, I want to see that dog, and I want to see what don't been coming when they been breeding. If they been breeding and this micro came out over here and they got a standard up here, no, I ain't finna mess with that because they no telling what you gonna end up with.
Right.
You breeding all these different size dogs. Nah, you don't want to get off into that. You want to see a consistent where if they standards, which they say a lot of standards gonna breed, gonna make pockets. It's gonna be a few standards in there, but you want to see some kind of consistent with the dog. You don't want to see the dog no pocket making no XLs, which you'll know like it must have been an XL somewhere in the generation that don't pop back up. That where somebody don't breed a dog that was too big, and now you getting these XLs and pockets in the same litter. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to sell that. You ain't gonna know what you got or what to tell your customers. If it
Because ain't no way the mom and daddy is a pocket, and I done bought a dog from you, and this joker is an XL.
is an XL. Yeah. It did just one of your dogs before that was a XL, and your dog just ended up being a dwarf or something. Just some kind of way got mixed up in the litter and it was the run, and it ended up being a real small dog. And you saying you got a pocket, but you really just got a dog that didn't get enough nutrition or whatever, and it just was little. But then it the genes came back up, and then it popped up and made an XL again. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to, like you say, you got to study that and see that if it ain't got nowhere but somewhere, you gonna be able to find, if you looking through them different PEDX and whatever, you gonna find something where it's gonna let you see some pictures of either the person. You gonna show me some kind of pads or something on the dog instead of that paperwork. Cause if this a dog that you saying is a bully, somebody got some records of this dog or somewhere. Somebody, it just ain't pop out of nowhere.
Right.
So, and not saying chasing no name and no champion dog that's gonna get it, but even other dogs, you gonna want to see a Waffle House or whatever. You gonna want to see something, something behind the dog.
Mm-hmm. Right. If you got Waffle House and you got, you know what I'm saying, another dog right there, but they the grandparents, you still gonna want to know what that mom and daddy look like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause people hang paper and everything, so you got to make sure that matchup. Don't tell me these two black dogs made this fun. Don't come to me saying that you got this fun dog over here off these two blue nose dog, but you got a fun. Like, where did they come at in the pig? All these dogs is blue, black, and they all dark colored dogs. But you telling me it's a fun popped up out of this? No, you must grab the wrong number, the wrong paperwork. Somebody don't did something that ain't right. Yeah.
Yep, I dang sure agree with that.
I mean, not a fun. I mean a lilac.
Yeah.
Yeah, lilac, not a fun. Yeah, they probably could have a fun with a black mask or something, but now a lilac with that more purple looking nose. Yeah, you ain't finna tell me that all of a sudden your dog changed from being this blue nose and now it got a red nose and it's lilac. No, the colors don't change. That yeah, they don't produce them like that.
He said he would rather choose them Frenchies. All right, ain't no wrong with it. Frenchie game.
Well, French allow you more room.
Yep.
Yeah, we gonna try the Frenchie, but seems like the Frenchie too busy too though. But yeah, they dirty and they look nasty. Yeah, you got to watch them. You got to, as soon as they use it, you better get that little box or whatever and get that boo boo out of there, cause he gonna try. gonna eat it and throw up and they just some little gross little things. Yeah, they. So yeah, them dogs is they pretty dogs, and we trying it, but we learning that, man, they pretty nasty if you don't watch them. They'll eat their own poop and then throw up, make themselves sick. But all dogs do that, but Frenches, and then they poop on another level. You can tell from the littlest dog, you can tell the whole scent than the other dogs if they use it in the drop kennel. Then that Frenchie, I don't know, you the same food, but something with your system. Well, you got some creatures coming up out of you.
It ain't working.
Man, them little dogs got that dynamite, man, to blow your nose. I'd be like, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody got their own vision, and like you say, you better if you breed it, you better be prepared. If it don't sell, that's what you like though. Or you gonna have a whole bunch of stuff sitting around because you thought it was the money in it, and then nobody liked that one that you done ran out and spent all that money and breed.
He said, if you breed two tri together, you're gonna get some lilac tri puppies. No, not necessarily. If you ain't got that lilac trait, if it ain't in that,
no, you got that.
It ain't working.
No.
It is like to get a lilac, you gotta have that in there somewhere. You're just not gonna breed a tri and think you're just gonna get the rainbow. You're not gonna breed a tri and you just get a chocolate tri. I mean that goes to the different colors. You gotta learn the color chart. You know what I'm saying? In which if you get online on Facebook, because he good with it. The guy from Love My Pups. That guy on there, he gives you the whole breakdown of how color works. Like, yeah, he'll tell you how to break down the color. That's one thing I don't know how to speak on is that color breakdown. Where you got the little A, big A, positive. You know what I'm saying? You got the B. You know what I'm saying? The E's, and you got all those. You got to have that gene in there for him to have it. You just ain't gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Thinking, all right, I'm gonna take this tri. I'm gonna give me a purple tri. I'm gonna give me a blue tri. I'm gonna give me a just chocolate.
The black one, chocolate. But that chocolate seems like it's the hardest one.
Yeah. I ever come across, breed, with a great, temperament, great specs to the standard. That if I have a chocolate tri, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it seems like that was kind of hard to get.
that chocolate tri is not going anywhere. Which I bought one 4 years ago, and that's when I didn't know nothing about having a dog on a chain. I had her, on a chain. I wasn't breeding at the time when I had on a chain. We went 4th of July, and she got caught around a little bush thing that I don't even know how she got to it. But it shortened that chain up. Like
shortened the chain, and she couldn't get back to the water, to the shade.
She couldn't get back to where she was to a shade because we had the center of the pole away from the tree so she wouldn't get wrapped around the tree, and where we had it long enough so she can get in the dog house, get to her water and stuff. But that little bush that she towed up, it got tangled in that chain, and every time she went around in circles, it just made that chain even shorter and shorter. And she was out there in the sun and had a heat stroke or died of dehydration one, and just that hurt.
Yeah, no one's outside. I don't have pits die like that. About the kids moving the dog house in the water where I try to tell them put the water way over here. So the dog go around the pole and go over there and get the water, but put the dog house over there where it have to just can go inside the dog house. But they pushed the dog house up there by the water and stuff, and the dog got confused and got behind the dog house and just once it got hot, it could have just came back around, but it was confusing. It was just started trying to go behind the doghouse instead of come back to where I tried to tell, put it over here where it's facing, where you can see the door. You moved it over there, and it went behind it and just found the dog back there, just laid out. I tried to run him in and put him in the bathtub. It couldn't cool him off. He was just having a heat stroke, just out of there, just like, man, just mess around and just it's just some stuff like that you think the dog should know, but once he start panicking, he gonna get confused and he'll do something and put himself in a bad position, and then he just started trying to do that and he overheat his own self, and before you know it, it don't take long if they out there in that sun. And yeah, I learned that by having pitch tied up in the backyard, the kids mowing the yard and moving the dog house and stuff. And like, there's a reason why I put the dog house on one end and the water on the other end, where the dog can go free. Don't crowd the dog up, because you crowd him up, that dog will get confused at the door on this side and be trying to go behind her. And we found the dog behind the dog house. Like, man.
Yeah,
it's.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I know that's way on something else. But yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost, you got any more questions, man? You feel free to ask. We ain't gonna make it no 3 hours and 50 minutes this today. We gonna cut it short today. But if y'all got any questions in the next 5 minutes, man, if y'all got them, y'all ask them, and we'll definitely answer them. Any learning lessons or whatever, just we here. You know, appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, if y'all don't have anything, y'all let us know y'all good. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Miss PVBK said, if anybody is still on, ask them, is it any subject that they would like to be talked about next week, or any topic that they would think they would want to be discussed or want to know about.
Yeah, for y'all that's on it, if y'all got anything that y'all want us to discuss, just let us know. But we'll definitely make it a whole video, and that'll be a whole focus of a topic. Whatever y'all want to learn, we here to help. That's the whole reason we made this, is to give y'all the information. So y'all just let us know. Either y'all come in here, or if y'all message us on our pages or whatever, just give us, you know what I'm saying, any insight of what y'all need, and we'll definitely be able to help y'all guys out and give y'all the information, you know what I'm saying, from our perspectives and our points of view and everything. So we're here to help. Like, no matter what it is, dealing with these dogs, man, we here for you. Man, like it's been another blast, man. Like, even
we gonna have to probably do some little research on them colors, cause that's a whole nother ball game there, though.
That's, man, you dealing with it, which I know how to do it. He said I'll be on time next week. All right, hey, we're gonna put it out. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, you following us and everything. We'll put it out, because time probably gonna be a little different next week. We got to get together and see what works for us, but the time probably gonna be a little different. And you asked about the color, so yeah, we'll do a little research and get an understanding of the colors and everything, and help you out with that as well. I know a little bit about it, you know, in the sense of how you're supposed to match it up, but man, that's it's like math. Like it's trying to match up, you know what I'm saying, the letters. You got a whole chart, you know what I'm saying, of what you got over here on the left side, left column, then you got your rows up here of the other side. So
yeah, you got to know which ones is dominant, recessive. Yeah, you got to know them colors. That some of them colors you just can't beat them out the dog.
Right.
And one that I know, that's smut color. And once you get that in there,
man,
it's a pretty much a wrap. that's a dangerous color. Well, it really ain't no color. I don't know what it is, but when you put that in there, it's just like you can't get that out of there. But I guess it's probably like a black or a blue too. But yeah, some of them colors just they too dominant and it's hard to break them up.
John Smith said, "Have y'all heard of Nutrisource dog food?" I haven't. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard of the Nutrisource. Dog food.
Nutrisource. Is that Walmart? Nutrisource.
I've never heard of it, and I go
it's a dog food
and Walmart because for my puppies, I give a mixture. Some because it depends on what they get, but for me, I found that the pedigree puppy work good for my puppies if the wholesome don't work for them. I like to give them the Net Diamond Natural or the wholesome. Getting to where I do some of the red bag of the man, my mind just went blank. Shoot, can't think of it right now. And I got a bag good outside right now. But no, I haven't heard of the Nutrisource.
Yeah, we just be messing with the Victor mostly over with our dog.
Value pack. That's what it is. When you said Victor, I thought it's the value pack. The red bag of value pack is what I've been doing lately. As well. But John Smith said he wanted us to talk about the new school bully versus the old school bully. But I mean, we can talk about that. That's definitely a good topic. I'll put that down. But Augusta asks, what if you breed two lilacs together? I mean, you got a strong possibility.
When did Augusta come in?
He came in about 30 minutes ago. Excuse me.
Oh, he been back chilling in the cut, being quiet.
But I mean, what you trying to see? If you trying to see if you breed two lilacs, would you get a lilac? I mean, yeah.
You should get lilac.
Right. That
probably get out lilac.
It depends on that. One thing I say is, if you can, look at the litter that your pup came from. Look at the litter that your male and female come from. That's what you can get. That's a general idea of what you can get, because now every pup in that litter is not gonna get the same genetic code in the sense of color. You know what I'm saying? Some might miss a trait, but they're not gonna miss all traits. You know what I'm saying? You might not get, you know what I'm saying, your lilac puppy might not throw, you know, your lilac female might not throw all lilacs. If you had a, you know what I'm saying, blue in there, or a chocolate, or, you know what I'm saying, something else, I mean, it could potentially throw that, but the potential of that being thrown are significantly less than the lilac color itself, because if you throwing two lilacs together, that lilac gene is that strongest gene, because that's the gene that trumped everything in both of those dogs. So that is your top colors. That is the colors that you will match with, and those colors will give you your expectations of what you can get back. That's how that goes. He said he's seen that Nutrisource at a small local feed store. It could be a local thing to that area. I mean, a lot of places don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It could not be a national brand. It could be just a local brand that sells to the general area.
That's not a food I've heard of. I've never seen that one.
But that's back. I went back to the lilac, but yeah. Oh, give me a second. All right. Look, I don't know if my brother on here, but I thought I heard a man in my house, but it was the phone. You know what I'm saying? I had to pull up. You know what I'm saying? I had to like, you know. But don't nobody come into their house unless I go to the door. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Got to protect the family, man. Always keep. Yeah. That's your God-given responsibility.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You the head of that house, so yeah. You are the protection.
Yeah, I had to see what was going on, but that was them, on their phone, playing on them phones. Look, I'm talking over here, but my ear heard all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, your kids in there. Yeah, I know you.
Yeah. You gotta be alert.
Yeah. And especially in these days and times, you don't know what's going on with people.
Right. You can't be too trusting.
No.
But Augusta, I'll tell you this because you brought up the lilacs and the tries. If you watch my video, what color do you want? That's me talking about the colors. We all want a specific dog to look a certain way. But before you choose color, make sure the structure's there. I gotta tell you that. I wouldn't be me if I didn't tell you that. Make sure your structure is there, not just the color, because it's harder to get the structure than it is to get the color.
Yeah. You can add the color in case you go too dark. That's the only bad thing. You go dark though.
Yeah. But make sure structure trump everything, man. When it comes to in that show.
When it comes,
But definitely do that, guy. But if y'all got any other questions, man, like I said, we gonna hang it up at 8 o'clock. I don't know why I keep changing this thing. All right. We gonna hang it up in at least in the next 15 minutes. We gonna call it. But if y'all got any questions,
calling you. Cousin Jason calling you.
But man, it's been a good one. John, Augusta, everybody, while wait still in. Everybody's been watching. We appreciate y'all.
With him all week. Now he's calling you out.
We appreciate y'all, man. Just y'all continue to tune in with us every week. We're gonna make sure we put one in every week. But I mean, if it branch out to being bigger, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna remember y'all. We're gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying, that we know that y'all stuck through us when we first started. Just stay with us. Next week the time will be a little different, but we'll make sure that we put it out in advance. I try to make sure all times and stuff is set up by Tuesday. You know, so that way Tuesday evening, Wednesday, we already got the promotions and stuff out. We're gonna discuss what time, and we're gonna go from there for y'all. As always, you know, it's C.L.Kennels and Kennels, we appreciate you. Mr. PPBK them, I'm pretty sure they appreciate you. Hey, Breakthrough Willie.
Yeah. No, I would tell him we appreciate him.
Right.
Like we say, we enjoyed ourselves again, and man, like I say, this the best way to help each other.
Definitely.
Yeah, if you can brainstorm, that's the only way we're gonna be able to build it and actually find out what we don't need to do or what we need to do. If we talk about it, cause if you're just trying to figure it out on your own, it probably take you longer to get it done. But when you got somebody, y'all work as a team, I think you can put it together a lot faster. Cause once it get to rolling, I need that, you need this. Yeah. It all gonna work together. We all just be helpers of one another. But once we get the understanding of what we all looking for and get to going the same way, yeah, that's the whole key. that we all got the same goal. The people said better the bully community, but man, it just seemed like don't nobody. They put all these groups out, but ain't no love shown in none of them.
Nope. They
And they
dog selling groups instead of being actual bonding group.
there's some dog selling groups. Yeah, pretty much. That's all this about. It ain't about too much about educating. It's just people on YouTube or something like what we doing is the only thing that's gonna open your eyes to know which way to go. Like we said before you get started, do like we did. Go to the show, and we went 3-4 times without a dog just to see what we wanted, and almost went home and got rid of all our dogs. Like, man, but we know them was the real top dogs. Them was nice dogs. It really make you feel bad when you go see them, and it kind of encourage you to like, man, that's the standard. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
If you're really trying to better the breed, you want them type of dogs that the judge can look at and not saying they ain't got no flaws, but they flaws is very minute. It ain't really no whole lot of flaws going on. Don't bring the high rear and the east to west and bad bite all in one dog. But yeah, but I'm enjoying myself though, man.
I appreciate it, man. It's like just doing this, man. Is peaceful. Is knowledgeable to the fan base. You know what I'm saying? That's watching and you know what I'm saying. People want to learn. You know what I'm saying? It's us blessing people, and then in return us being able to bless people. That's a blessing itself for us. So you know that's definitely great. John?
Yeah. Miss PBBK say she didn't just leave. She got to get dinner ready. She running a little late on dinner, so we eating late around her because she just not starting to.
I understand. That's what my wife. I told her that she was gonna be a part of it today, but she been in the on the stove cooking herself. Look, I told her I want.
Yeah, well, you'll be eating before me then.
I told her I wanted some New Orleans pasta, so we about to have us some New Orleans pasta tonight.
Already. I don't know what I see her cutting up some onions. I don't know what she finna fix, but oh, I can't say that. I don't know how to say that. Oh, Olive Garden soup.
Okay.
Yeah, Toscano. Yeah.
Oh, Toscano.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, John, for watching. And I'm saying we gonna keep it coming for you, man. Just you know what I'm saying, stay tuned with us, and we're gonna make sure it's good, and we're gonna make it the best we can make it. You know what I'm saying? Just being the second video, man, this is amazing because it's hard to have things to talk about, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times. And for us to do 2 videos now, and both of them, well, we done did 2 videos, and you can say this one was 3 hours long, the other one was 4 hours.
We started trying to get to that 30 minutes, but
right. We trying
we just ain't been able to squeeze it in 30 minutes yet. We trying to get there.
But this is definitely something we're gonna keep on going. Mr. PBBK, we appreciate y'all for joining in. We're gonna sign on out of here. Y'all got any questions, anything? Y'all make sure to comment on the page. It'll be live to comment on after the end of the broadcast. With that being said, man, C.L.Kennels, we appreciate, you know what I'm saying, everything that y'all giving us, and I hope everybody have a good night.
All right, you too. All right.
Y'all take it easy.
I don't know how to cut it off. All right.
I got it right here for you.
All right.
Take it easy, everybody.